What's up, witches? What's everybody doing tonight? Get signed into the Discord here, which I now no longer know how to put reactions on. Oh, I guess I can just click that. Okay. I guess it's kind of cool. They can... Yeah. Although now they have to... Oh, no. That changes my status. Clear status. Oh, no. I don't want to change my status. I want to change the status of the server room. It's like they just took that away. Okay. I mean, it was cool while it lasted, I guess. Let me get my... Get some music going here. Where's the rap I wanted to use for this character? This isn't the song I thought it was. I may pick a different one. I know I had that fucking rap. One that matched this skin. It's not that one. Yeah, I got all. That's really aggravating. I can't find the one I want right now. Alright, who's online? I can't believe I can't find the rap I want. Not like rap is in song, but like Fortnite rap. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Like I can't find the one I'm looking for. Wait, is this it? No. Not it. There it is. Wait, does this not apply to the car? Oh, no, it does. How did I not see it before? Oh, it changed the lobby music. Didn't the song I thought it was. Gotta find one that's not copywritten.
Lay back, sit still, relax, just chill.
Yeah, here we go. This one will do. Alright, what do I gotta do? Follow the scent and collect the artifact. Oh, we gotta land in Pleasant Plaza. Okay, well, this is gonna be a hot drop. Doing the mission so I can max out this battle pass. I'll at least finish it, because I did pay for it. I'm so close to finishing it, I might as well finish it out. Oh yeah. Song slaps. Dun, dun. That's right, I got a victory royale last game. Last game I played. Thank the bus driver. We're just hot dropping, baby. Like immediately under the bus. You have a victory crown. Win the match to score crown victory with it. And I'm doing a hot drop with a victory crown. Yes, I know how victory crowns work. Thank you for that. Oh, maybe we'll watch some YouTube videos if no one wants to join the chat tonight. Maybe. Maybe I'll chat with viewers. Maybe some of you guys can join the Discord. We'll do viewer call-ins. You know, you can get some advice from old Death Witch. Or just shoot the shit. Ooh, headshots, baby. Jump on that guy. Alright. Do what I came here to do. Oh, I'll take that. We just had a little mini taste of what first person is gonna be like. Alright, we got enough guns to get going. Okay. Oh, so I just gotta stand in the I just gotta go step on all the poop piles. Alright, stepping on poop piles. No. No. Don't want the cabbage. I just wanted to reload my gun. Why's the pickup button the same as the reload button? Poop pile. The artifact is a tennis ball. Why did I expect nothing less? Shouldn't have expected anything else when doing the missions for the dog. Alright, let's get to that. Get to that airdrop. Not without picking up this nano first. Oh boy. Oh, okay. I gotta keep my game face on, because I'm trying to get a crowned victory royale. And then we'll check the Discord, send some messages out, see if people wanna see if I can get a squad together. I'm the daddy. Better shotgun. Where's the assholes over here I'm supposed to kill? They spawn. Just slide into this hidey hole. Just slide right in your hole. And I want to see what this thing is. Well, whatever it is, it's making a lot of noise. Can I do something with this? Oh. Neat. I want to kill Hades. I want his shotgun. That's how I won last round. I think that's gonna be my winning strategy is land. Kill Cerberus, not Hades. Cerberus. The dog the dog one. Whatever the dog one's name is. I'm not super versed in Greek mythology, so. Oh, hello, better shotgun. Somebody's already summoned him. Maybe I can get the jump on him. Come on, bitch. I don't care about the dogs, I care about you. Damn. So many icons, I can't keep track of them. The dogs. Where'd that person go? Oh, whatever that is, I'm doing it. Does it count if I kill a dog with a shotgun? Oh boy. Take the water bending. I like the shotgun I got. It reloads fast. Oh, hello, I see you, baby. Damn! I had the wrong gun out. Thought that guy had left. Fuck, man. I didn't mean to just queue up for another one. And then he caught me after a fight, so I had no shield. Otherwise, I would have had him. Fuck. Okay. Complete a bounty, sure. Use a pool to speak with him. Well, let's use this one so I can hopefully kill the dogs afterward. Well, so much for my crowned victory. Look at those dope dance moves. This girl's got Riz. And off we go. So they make peach Pepsi now. But it's a limited time only. You know what? They should retire wild cherry Pepsi because we'll get the fuck about cherry and just make peach Pepsi the new default. I'll start a change.org petition for that. Those work, right? Change.org petitions? Like you get a bunch of signatures on that, it means things happen, right? That's how those work? No? It's not. You mean people they don't actually mean anything and no one cares about them?
Zeus has many enemies. Some who would welcome a fight. Find the Gorgon. Show her Zeus's word.
I'll show you my Gorgon.
She will join your cause.
Have you tried the peach Pepsi though? I mean, have you tried the peach Pepsi? It's got that big juicy peach right on the front. I can tell you right now, peach Pepsi, peach flavored sodas in general is the exact reason why I eat at Burger King instead of McDonald's. I mean, other than the fact that the fries are superior, and I will fight you if you think otherwise. Because Burger King has one of those machines where it's got the touchscreen, and you get to put all the crazy flavors. You can put any flavor in any drink. Yeah, that's why. McDonald's needs one of those. You haven't seen it turn out? Yeah, it's limited edition. They're doing so I saw a couple different flavors. I saw peach, lime, and it wasn't lemon. They already do mango. There was another one, I can't remember. It was something weird. Pineapple maybe? Or orange? Anyway, yeah, but they're all limited edition, so this one's not gonna last long. It's like a summertime thing, but they need to make it like just a permanent, everyday thing. Fuck it, I'll take it. I think cherry Pepsi's run its course. It's time that we all enjoy peach Pepsi as the new default. If you're only going to keep one of these crazy flavors, you should just keep them all the time. Seems like people having more choice would lead to more sales, but you know. You play Fortnite, by the way? When I see one of the transforming cars, I gotta transform it into my Tron car. It's kind of like, you know, carving my initials in something to be like, Deathwitch was here. Trying to find some shields and some decent gear before I go fight Cerberus. Oh, I'm not very good either. Don't feel bad. Just play for fun. I said I don't take it super seriously. I just play for fun. Ooh, no. Give me that one. Nope, give me that one. Alright, let's go fight Cerberus. Maybe I will take my Tron car. Ow. God damn it. Hate the way cars control in Battle Royale. They control great in Rocket Racing. Rocket Racing's super fun. Oh yeah, if you haven't played any of the other game modes, okay, I guess we're... What have I done? Flip, damn it! Why are you defying gravity? Okay, sure. Do what I came here to do. Murder a dog. Well, after I murder a player, maybe. I see your footsteps. Where are you at, though? Above me. Directly above me. What? Whatever, dude. He's... How did he not have to reload yet? Whatever. Ugh. Alright, let's make some emotes for you. Wait, what's your name? Name of this character. I'm just gonna call you Flowerhead. I don't know your actual name. Yeah, sure. We'll give you that one. Let's see. What other one can I give you? Because they changed the way that the locker works, I gotta make individual presets for each and every character now, which is aggravating. Eh. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Keep that. Keep my... What about the rainbow? Does that look good on you? Oh yeah. Yeah, it kind of fits. I don't care about that. Oh, I like his face with that one. She's all super animated, yeah. There we go. Alright, one more. Yeah, we'll do some electro swing. Alright. What did I say we were gonna call it? Flower head? Alright, what's a good wrap for you? You're like a flowery one? Kind of. That's winning right now. I feel like there was one that just straight up had flowers on it. Wasn't there one that just straight up had flowers? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. And is there a flower here? Flower? Flower, flower, flower! Oh, I need a flower. It's kind of flowery. Go with that one. Oh wait, that's her fucking head right there. I feel like the darker pink right there. Pinkish purple. Oh, wait, I forgot to pick her loading screen. I feel like she had a loading screen too, didn't she? Just every time it lands on a new character I haven't made a thing for yet, I gotta make a thing for it. No, that's the other dude. If not, we'll just go with something generically Fortnite. No, she's not in that one. Try to find one that has her in it somewhere. If not, I'm gonna go with the llama. The llama. Oh, he does have a loading screen. Damn it, now I gotta go back and find that. I gotta go back and reload his. I'll finish this one first. Like halfway through the song, it just straight up turns into another song. I think I might be going with the generic Fortnite fucking llama. That's not her. I go with the mushrooms. Kind of matches her flower floral design, kind of. Getting that vibe from it. I feel like she had one though. How am I not finding one with her? If not, I'm gonna go with the mushroom. I'm feeling the mushroom. I got too much Fortnite shit. That's what we're learning from this. Is that I have Been playing Fortnite for one too many seasons. And on one too many platforms. I got exclusive Xbox stuff and exclusive PlayStation stuff on here. I don't think they've done like exclusive Switch stuff. I feel like they should. Like those free packs they sometimes give away. That'll have an exclusive skin, loading screen, and all that stuff. That one. That one. That's the one I'm probably going to end up going with. We'll go with that one. The tree. Trying to do like lore for the character. Like maybe that's how she got her flower head and became a flower demon when she went to that tree and the tree was cursed. And then it made her into a flower demon thing. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So I feel like there's not one up at the top. No, this is all the crossover stuff. It's not going to be in any of that. Yeah, this is all going to be the newer stuff. Oh, yeah, mostly newer stuff. Is she a newer character? Maybe she is. I don't know. It's all kind of mixed up. Yeah, I feel like that's where we started. Yeah, that's where we started. Okay, we've gone all the way through it. Alright, I need to change the teddy bear one now, too. The teddy bear, he actually had a loading screen. I didn't know he had one. There we go. We'll save his. We'll go back and load the flower head. There we go. Anybody online? Captain Zeus I don't care about. Nope. Just me. Okay. What's my next quest? Oh, more in 4 days. Okay. Earn a victory royale with 5 eliminations. I feel like I did that already, didn't I? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull up a YouTube video to watch while I do some creator experience stuff. You guys would like that, right? Let's see, do we got any gaming stuff? Save that to watch later. Find anything I want to watch. Thank you for that, Nick. Give me a little room to breathe here while I look over this YouTube stuff. Okay. How about we'll watch Kojima, the lost Kojima, the games Kojima couldn't make. There we go. We'll check this out. Do some gaming related stuff here. Where's my picture-in-picture option? Picture-in-picture. We'll just slot that right there. Yeah, it's back. Until somebody gives me a reason for it to not be. Alright. Now let's do some parkour stuff. Once we get into the match, I'll fire up that YouTube video. Gotta make some content here. Give you guys something interesting to watch other than my beautiful face. Hoping no one does. Yeah, I get like mixed results. Half the people say don't, half the people say do. So I'm like, well, I'm lazy. I don't want to have to get rid of it. But there's a tip option for it, so you know, if you pay me, I guess I will. Alright, Kojima. I feel like this might be too
I
long.
hope people realize there's more to me. I don't like being thought of as the Metal Gear guy. There's a lot more I can do. Over his near 40-year career, there have been lots of self-confessed weird games Kojima couldn't make.
Turn it so
like
that
Silent
he's...
Hills, an online zombie project, and what he called the raw game. The kind of
The raw
concept no
game.
one's ever played before. But
Sounds like a porn game.
perfectionism, death threats from fans, and a myriad of other hindrances kept him tethered to Metal Gear for decades. And when he became vice president of Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, he gained an executive responsibility to focus on games that would appeal to a broad audience and make bank. Play it safe.
And then people
Digital
didn't want you
Gaming
to.
dug through hundreds of
And
old
then when you
magazine
wanted to do
interviews
new
in
stuff, they
Japanese,
kicked you out.
Chinese, English,
Let's see what
Russian,
kind of weird
all
new
to
stuff
learn
he
more
wanted to
about
do that he
Kojima's
didn't get to.
ideas that never became reality. We even scoured some digital information, even if it is filtered by the Patriots. It quickly became clear that Kojima's aims got weirder over time. So we're going to cover things in chronological order, starting at the, start. Now let's go back to a time even before Metal Gear, to 1986. That's when 22-year-old Kojima began his career at Konami, working as designer on his first game, Penguin Adventure for the MSX home computer.
Oh shit.
It's all about delivering
Penguin.
a package across desolate landscapes.
His
So I
first
guess you
game,
could call it
Penguin
First Strand
Zero,
type game.
you would say?
After that, he wanted to make another MSX title called Lost World, spelled like a mix between world and war.
Didn't
In a
that...
2007 issue of
I feel like
Famitsu
that was
Weekly
actually a
had
game, Lost
translated,
World?
Kojima said, "The first thing I made was an action game, Lost World. I wrote an incredibly thick proposal that got a lot of attention at the time. They couldn't believe the new guy wrote such a big planning document. It was like an homage to Super Mario, a vertical, horizontal, diagonal scrolling action game. I played
Diagonal
bonus
scrolling.
stages and
He's
stuff
breaking
like
new
that,
ground
but
over here.
The MSX didn't have anywhere near enough capacity. I even made opening, middle, and ending cutscenes, but even just those took up so much space. I put a lot of thought into it. I'd never made a game before, so I went overboard.
Parkour, man.
But then I was called in by my department head, who said, I don't know when it'll get finished, so I'm canceling it. Those cutscenes were never made public, but we do know a little about the story thanks to more Japanese magazines. The player character would have been a girl named Jamie, who's honeymooning with her new husband Frederick aboard the Titanic. But instead
much
of
for
an
making it
iceberg,
through perfect.
the Titanic crashes into a mysterious floating continent. Then a villain wrapped in smoke called Mr. Cloudman kidnaps her husband, and Jamie's got to run
so
off to
creative,
save her.
Kojima,
It's worth
Mr.
pointing out
Cloudman.
that Sons of Liberty later starred a guy named Jack and his girlfriend Rose as another hat tip to the Titanic. Kojima says he was working so hard on Lost World that he didn't get much sleep. But despite that, it was a lot more fun than future projects. When it got canceled, basically for being too ambitious, Konami tasked him with making a war game instead. Kojima's Titanic-themed Mario homage getting canned turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because that war game ultimately became the first Metal Gear. Or at least it was a blessing for fans, though maybe not for Hideo himself. More on that coming up. A year later in 1988, Kojima released Snatcher.
You became
a
rich making a game you
cyberpunk
hated making.
adventure. The story
Or
set
you.
in 2042 East Asia, as a detective investigates artificial life forms that are going around killing people and taking their place. Soon after, Kojima found out Konami was making a Metal Gear sequel without him, called Snake's Revenge. So he decided to develop his own sequel, Metal Gear 2: Solid Snake. If you haven't played it before, it's worth checking out. It sets up a lot of the story in later entries, and so much of the Solid titles are essentially 3D reenactments.
Yeah, I thought it
of
was
what
weird that
happened
they were.
right here in
Yeah, I
Zanzibar.
was wondering what the story was with there being
The
two
next Kojima
sequels to
directed
Metal
title was
Gear.
Police Knots in '94, a sci-fi
The
graphic
Snake's Revenge and
adventure
Solid
following
Snake.
space cop
I knew
Jonathan
one of them
Newman
wasn't
as he
canon, but I couldn't remember which
investigates
one.
the murders of his ex-wife and her husband in 2040's old
I always
Los
thought it
Angeles.
was just a
Kojima
Japanese
also helped write
American
an RPG
thing.
remake of Snatcher and served as producer on the high school simulator Tokameki Memorial series, but didn't return to the director's chair till the dawn of the 3D era, when he began work on Snake's third mission, Metal Gear Solid. In addition to characters
And then
from past
became
entries
famous and
like
rich.
Gray Fox and Colonel Campbell, MGS also reused elements from police
Why didn't
notes,
she grab
like
the ledge?
Tokugawa Corporation and Meryl Silverberg,
Inconsistent.
who's a soldier now instead of a cop. Don't know if you noticed this far, but Kojima likes to reference his older
Inconsistent
works
mantle
and newer
mechanic.
ones, even if they're not necessarily set in the same canon universe. Solid launched in '98 to
Now she's
critical and
mental.
commercial success, with review scores in the 90s and over 6 million copies sold. Fans expected a sequel, but Kojima wasn't interested. I was completely exhausted, he said. After the first Metal Gear Solid, even after it was done, I wasn't recovering at all, and ended up being passed from one hospital to the next. He wanted
Jesus,
to do
man.
something different for creativity's sake. But besides his directorial duties, he was also vice president of Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, which meant he had to temper his creative aspirations with more practical business considerations. I have so many weird ideas, but I have to make sure my ideas will sell.
At least
too.
he acknowledges
If I
they're
wasn't
weird.
the manager of the company, I would probably be creating all these weird games. But as a manager, I can't
And
allow it.
tanking
I was
the company?
planning to create
Yeah,
a
stick with what
completely
makes
new
money.
game, but I couldn't escape my
Death
fate.
Stranding was
I
trash,
have to direct
is what
a
I'm saying.
sequel. So he
I did
buckled
not like
down and got to work on Metal Gear Solid 2. But mid-development, he was still daydreaming about other game ideas, like something with less action and more detective work. He said, "I'd love to make a mystery game. I'd like to do an orientation kind of game where in the game they tell you, go to Heathrow Airport by 3 p.m. You go there and you see a number on the wall and then you follow that." One of the more weird ideas came a little later, when he told a UK magazine, "I have an
I knew I
idea
shouldn't have
for
been
something
crouched.
that I call a raw game, a fresh game.
Raw
If
game.
you play with it very carefully, it will continue for 10 or 20 years. But if you're not careful, once you
mean
reach game
World of
over,
Warcraft?
it ends. You can never play it again.
World of Warcraft
It's
hard,
dead.
hardcore
There
mode.
is no continue." 5 years later, the same publication asked Kojima if he still wanted to make a
Fuck
disc
that
that
up. It
self-destructs
doesn't
when
matter.
the player
I've
dies.
already messed up my
Yes,
perfect run.
someday, he told them.
Not that
I
it matters.
included
I don't
some
think you can do
similar
anything
elements
special
in
for it.
MGS3. You know, I think the whole concept of continues in games is totally outdated and unnecessary on home consoles. It all
Do
came from arcade
checkpoints?
games, where you throw in a coin when the game ends. I don't want to imprint children with the idea of virtual worlds where you could just play and die with infinite lives. Even if it is a virtual world, I want people to value their own lives. In that sense, a raw game would be perfect. Even later, in
Nope,
2008,
Battle Royale is
he
what's
explained it was
perfect for
just
that.
one of several game ideas he was
You die, the
juggling in
game's
his
over,
head,
and then you gotta try
more
again.
of which you'll hear about soon. He said maybe someday he could combine a few of them together to produce an actual playable title. Now more than 2 decades after he first dreamt it up, Kojima still hasn't put his raw game concept into action. It's worth
'cause it
noting,
sounds
though, that a Russian
terrible.
studio tried to bring the same basic concept to life in 2015 with a game called One Life. The trailer went viral,
Damn it.
racking up well over 1 million views.
I wasn't close enough to the wall.
Mistake. You have only one life.
Let me guess, it didn't do well?
Justice into your own hands.
Wait, isn't that...
If you die, you'll leave this game
Forever.
forever.
The gaming press drew a lot of comparisons between
Yeah, I don't
One
think
Life
anybody
and
wants a
Kojima's
game they can
idea.
only play
The
one
Russian
time.
project made it to Steam Greenlight and sold pre-orders for $10. But not long after, the devs disappeared and the game was never finished. Some accused One Life of being a scam. Whether or not that's the case, a game with no continues
mean,
is a
if
pretty
it
tough
took
sell,
money and didn't deliver a
especially to
game,
broad
yeah.
audience. That kind of game might never be realized by any studio. Back to Kojima, though.
It would have to be
During his 3
free to
years
play.
Directing Sons of Liberty, he was also producer on Zone of the
Isn't that
Enders,
kinda
a
what
mech hack and
roguelites
slash
are, though?
focused on
Like,
22nd century space
You do
colonists
runs,
rising up
but you only
against
get
an
one life
exploited
during that
Earth
run,
government.
and then when you die,
He
you got to start
also
over from the
supervised
beginning,
console
and
ports
each
of
run is
Konami's
different, so it's
arcade
like playing a
rhythm
different
series
game.
Mania, another
You don't
Tokyo
get the
Mecha
same
Memorial,
powers, you don't get
and
the same
Metal
stuff,
Gear
you know,
Ghost
it's
Babel,
a different
story-heavy
experience every
Game Boy
time.
Color spin-off set between Metal Gear 2
But
and
the
Metal
idea
Gear
of a
Solid.
single-use
After
game,
difficult
I mean, it
development,
just sounds like a
Sons of
terrible
Liberty
idea.
launched in 2001 to even more critical and commercial success than its predecessor, but it took its toll on Kojima. As soon as it was done, he told the press, "It was indeed the toughest time in my life in the video game industry. I've been sick physically since spring 2001. The MGS series is no longer mine. If people want a sequel, there will be a sequel. However, it is very unlikely that I would create a game plan, script, and direct it as I did with MGS 1 and 2. Just like the theme of MGS 2, it is necessary to pass it on to the next generation with the development team. So now there are many things I would like to do, like create a form of entertainment involving robots, online elements, and digital elements." End quote. You'll
So,
notice he said he wanted to
Mech
create
Warrior?
a form of entertainment, not necessarily a game. But all those robots, online, and digital elements would have to wait. Kojima said now wasn't the right time because of what was happening in the real world, possibly referring to the culture of fear and censorship in the wake of 9/11, which had already necessitated last-minute
Oh,
changes
no.
to Sons of Liberty's plot. All that became moot, though, when Kojima ended up getting sucked back into directing another sequel.
Yep, I was
"I'm
about
kind
to
of
say, didn't he
embarrassed that
direct-
I said MGS 2 would be my last one," he lamented. "I
Didn't he
mean, my
direct another
feelings
one?
haven't changed. I really thought back then that I wouldn't do another, and here I am
Yeah,
now
and then
once
you
again
remembered that
saying
you
this
like
will be my
money.
final game. I really want to move on. I asked my staff, who wants to direct MGS 3? I waited for a while and no one volunteered. They were
No
too
shit.
afraid of the pressure. Then I started coming up with the jungle and survival concepts, and eventually it got to the point where we were changing the game so much that I realized I needed to direct. It would be too risky otherwise. But he was still bursting with new ideas, like a game that changed based on the player's real-life movement and speed. He told Play magazine, "Handheld systems are a great invention, but the games that you can play on them are basically the same as those on home systems. I thought this was unfortunate.
That's what people want.
There has to be a better way to exploit a portable system. Being able to carry it around means that your environment can change as you move around. I wanted
So,
this changing
Pokemon Go?
environment to be reflected in a game. Let's say
Fucking
you're in
shit.
a car and you're going 50 kilometers an hour, and then maybe 60 kilometers an hour. I wanted the speed of the car to be implemented in the game. With game creation,
So,
you're
Pokemon
basically
Go?
making something out of nothing. It's just digital data. Since we have total control of everything that's in the game, we set the rails, and the players follow these rails. That idea didn't come to fruition, but it did lead to Kojima
Yeah, it did. It's
designing
called
and
Pokemon
producing
Go.
a different portable game influenced by the player's surroundings. Boktai, The Sun Is in Your Hand, released on Game Boy Advance between MGS 2 and 3, with a very unusual conceit. Every cartridge could detect sunlight that could help vampire hunter Django vaporize the undead. Boktai also had a real-time day-night
So you could
cycle,
just-
with chirping birds in the mornings and an orange glow at dusk.
could just hold your
And
3DS
naturally,
or your
vampires have an advantage in the
game
dark of
cartridge
night.
under a
Talking about how
infrared
the speed
light.
game idea turned into Boktai, Kojima
'Cause that's
said,
what people would
"I'm
do.
a fan of vampire films. You know, I always
Just
wanted
buy
to
a
drag
laser
the
pointer and
vampires
point it at
out
the
and
cartridge.
burn them under the sun." So this idea and the previous idea of the changing environment merged together. Kojima produced a Boktai sequel 1 year later, which featured Solid Snake as an amnesiac merchant who can't remember his own identity. He was also producer on another Zone of the Enders and the Metal Gear Solid remake Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes was amazing. I don't know why that doesn't get a re-release as part of a compilation when they do those compilations.
But none of these were a Hideo Kojima game. That's what he calls the ones he wrote, designed, and directed himself. The games he pours himself into completely. Despite his inclinations, the next one of those games was Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. After it released in 2004, Kojima was really done directing Metal Gear. For real this time.
I mean, wasn't
He'd
the
step
remake
back,
Twin
do some writing
Snakes
and
a game of
produce,
his?
and he'd hand off the
I mean, it's a
director's chair
remake
to
of a
Shigeru
game that he
Murata,
did
the guy
direct
who
and write,
co-wrote Snake Eater and
though
directed
it's the
some
same
Avengers
thing.
2. But when mega
Okay.
fans got wind of it, some sent death threats, leading to Kojima's
Jesus.
team urging him to leave once more. The staff heard about this and got very nervous. Kojima told Computer and Video Games magazine,
Don't
"We
take
talked
those
today
death
as
threats
if it was a
seriously."
joke, but at the time it was not a joke at all. It was serious." In a later trailer, the director's chair is taken by Murata. For a split second right before, you can see the name Alan Smithy on the chair. First used in the 1969 film Death of a Gunfighter, Alan Smithy's a fake name used by directors who want to disown their creations.
Yeah,
It's a
it's been
reference
done
most
in
fans
movies.
wouldn't catch, but it was clearly a strong statement by Kojima. By
Any
the end of the
fan who was a
MGS4
movie buff
trailer,
would catch it.
it's
That's been
revealed
used
as
for
a
years. I
fake
think they
out.
finally
Murata's
retired that
not gonna
name
be the
because people
director
caught on
after
to
all.
it,
It's Kojima.
and now it's
Just
something
one last
else.
time, he said. Then he'll be free of Metal Gear. While Guns of the Patriots was in development, Kojima oversaw some smaller Metal Gears as producer, like Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2, PSP turn-based spin-offs written in part by Murata and set near the end of the series timeline. Another was Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops.
I never
taking
played the
place after
Acid
Snake
games.
Eater, as well as Metal
Turning
Gear
it into a
Solid
card-based
Mobile,
game
set
sounded
between
weird to me.
Solid 1 and 2. Plus a couple more Boktai games with Snake returning as the Amnesiac
I already have one for
Merchant,
her.
and 2 Japan-exclusive stock trading simulators for Nintendo DS.
Artemis?
As usual, these were really more Konami and Kojima Productions games than Kojima's, but they're worth mentioning since he served as producer. So what kind of games did he want to be making? There were a few ideas he shared publicly, including a weird one about zombies.
Zombie? What does that mean?
Beats me.
You mean you've never heard of zombies?
Nope.
Never.
You guys don't know.
Thank you,
anything.
Scarlet.
Kojima's always wanted to make a zombie game, but one very different to something like Resident Evil. It's well known that Kojima's a movie buff and would watch at least a film a day as a kid. What's not as well known
Oh,
is
God,
he's
feels
an
good to be-
especially big fan of Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, I have a little room to breathe here.
Zombie movies with
Yeah,
his
we'll get
childhood
comfortable.
friends. They'd sell tickets at 50 cents per view, thinking they could use the profits to buy lots more movies for inspiration's sake. Sadly, though, they didn't end up making enough to buy even one movie.
Yeah, I did all the
says
dailies
Metal
there.
Gear was deeply influenced by Dawn of the Dead, and that any gameplay involving air ducts and elevators were lifted straight from it. Early in the PS3 era, Hideo told Edge magazine he liked Capcom's Dead Rising and considered making at least one zombie game himself. The zombie idea I have is a bit different, he explained. But I'm less interested in the idea of the living dead than the fact that you can turn people just by biting them. That would be a great game system. I know that such a game has already been released, but I'd like
So
to
you don't
offer
want
a free
zombies, you
online
just want,
version.
like, a
Imagine
pandemic,
large town
basically.
Where half the inhabitants are zombies.
Irony!
Users would subscribe, get inside the town, and get bitten. At that stage, they become undead and can't control their character. All they can do is modify the camera angles. They'd see their character attacking humans and have to pay just to watch. The only way they could end it is by opening another account, hunting themselves down, and killing themselves. Of course, the problem is that your second character can get bitten as well. Edge scoffed as politely as they could at the proposed business model.
You know what I'm learning about Kojima from
continued,
this is that
"If
he
you
has a lot of
can't
bad
kill, then
ideas,
you can
and
call
they
a
were
friend for
smart
help.
to rein him
Please
in
kill
and
my
make him
zombie,
focus on the
it's
good
roaming
one.
at that address. But to be honest, there are just too many zombie games right now. Should I decide that the timing's right, then I'll take some time to prepare one. Very
No one wants to have to
serious.
make a new
On
account
his
every
blog,
time they
he
die.
clarified that a server would end
What is it with you
successfully
and this
when every zombie in
permadeath
a
stuff?
city was killed.
Like
And then
permadeath to the
failure,
extreme
when
instead of
zombies
just starting a
outnumber
new
humans.
character.
The
Make a
online
whole new
gaming
account.
fee will continue to tally while the zombie wanders the virtual streets, he said. If the player isn't happy with this, he can create a new zombie hunter. He can hunt down his former, now zombified character. However, if zombies bite the new character, then he zombifies too. The number of zombies associated with the player's payment account increases, and the fees continue to tally for the second character. This is
And
a
you gotta
full
keep
zombie
paying for
simulation.
this
I want
this
to make
is-
that game someday. He told Resident Evil creator Shinji
That sounds like a
Mikami about
terrible
his
idea.
repeatedly and encouraged him to bring the concept to life, but Mikami didn't seem up for it.
Yeah, no shit. Sounds like a terrible idea. You're paying people to die to keep playing a game. Like basically have to buy the game every time they die. Oh, you died? Buy another copy. Oh, you died? Buy another copy. No one wants to do that. It sounds like a terrible idea.
Did you know Gaming recently touched on this in a canceled Metal Gear Games video, but it's worth repeating that Kojima said if Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was going to have a sequel, he wanted to star Frank Yeager versus zombies. He pitched this idea to Revengeance's developers at Platinum
is it with him and
Games
zombies, man?
volunteered to write the story himself. but Platinum wasn't interested in his zombie
Ah,
ideas
shit.
either.
Oh, I'm
There's
gonna
also
have company
been
here.
rumors coming from within Konami that Kojima originally planned for Metal Gear Survive to come out as DLC for the Phantom Pain. Survive was basically a zombie apocalypse game after all. Kojima's denied those rumors, but whether they're
Of course,
true or not,
'cause
if
he got the
actually
land
was
before me
planning
for
zombie
some
DLC
reason.
for Phantom Pain, it surely would have
I
been
don't know
different
how.
from how Survive turned out. Maybe more like his online zombie concept from a decade earlier. In a 2006 episode of Kojima's podcast Hide-Chan Radio, he was joined by Goichi Suda, the director and producer behind cult classics like Lollipop Chainsaw, Killer 7, and No More Heroes. They talked about making a text-based game together.
Yeah, there you go. No, don't work with the Japanese dude. Work with the guy who wrote Lollipop Chainsaw. You might have heard of him? James Gunn?
Modernizations and clever twists.
The guy who's really good at writing and directing shit.
Were delved into. Edge magazine
East meets West in a video game. Oh, that would have been amazing.
I'd really like to, he told them, but I know it wouldn't sell. You just can't do
Somebody
that
tell
today.
Kojima to work with James
Besides
Gunn now
just
that James
specific
Gunn's
game
free of Marvel.
ideas, Kojima's also
And make a video
captivated
game.
by platforms themselves, like what's only possible on one or the other. Psycho Mantis is probably the most famous example, reading your PS1 memory card and vibrating your DualShock in a way that just couldn't be done as easily on Nintendo and Sega's consoles. More recently, he announced he was partnering with Xbox to make a cloud-based project, saying there's a game he's always wanted to make, a completely new concept that no one's ever experienced or seen before, only possible with the power of the cloud. Kojima's been mostly a PlayStation man throughout his career, but during MGS4's development, he wanted to expand and explore the capabilities of other platforms, saying he was regularly studying PC
Yeah,
development
Xbox got
to
some
take
good stuff on
advantage
it.
of
Oh,
its unique
PC?
capabilities.
Yeah.
But what he was really
do whatever you
interested
want on
in was
PC.
Nintendo Wii. The first
Why?
time Kojima saw it, he said, "You've done it," was my reaction. This was totally unexpected. The Famicom defined the modern controller. It made us control games using the A and B buttons, holding the controller with both hands and facing the TV monitor. We've been doing this for 20 years and this premise will now be changed significantly. This is exactly what I've been looking for. Over the next year, he'd repeatedly express a strong desire for a tailor-made Wii game. For MGS4, we have already started the project for the PS3 platform, he told Game Informer, so we would like to concentrate specifically
Thank you, Scarlett.
on
Give me
what
just a
we can
moment.
do
Let me land
just
my
for the
character here.
PS3. Another example is Wii. I'll try to create a title specifically taking advantage of
I know I'm
Wii's
sexy.
hardware. Later, talking to GamePro, he promised, "Yes, I will do it. I'm saying this every day. But first, I have to face this giant that's called Metal Gear Solid 4. So until I'm finished with that, I can't do anything." Nintendo fans
Decided to land a little
constantly
early
psyched
so I can
themselves
stock up on
adamant
weapons
that
before I go
Kojima could unveil
over
his
there
Wii
this
game
time.
at any moment. It would have been interesting what unique ideas he might cook up, but it seems like he never found the time. Though he did, quote, practically beg his friend Sakurai to put Solid Snake into Smash Brothers, and Kojima personally designed the Shadow Moses level for Brawl. As a result, Geckos actually debuted on Wii before their mainline appearance in MGS4. But ultimately it was Microsoft who won him over, not Nintendo, with Kojima announcing Metal Gear Solid Rising at an Xbox event. Rising got cancelled. You can hear all the sordid details in Did You Know Gaming's recent cancelled Metal Gear games video if you haven't already. Looking back though, Rising actually could have played great with Wii Motion Plus. It just wouldn't have been
No!
much of a looker. Anyway, after Guns of the Patriots,
No.
Kojima admitted Snake was
So what is
supposed
with
to
the
die,
obsession with
but
motion
everyone on the
controls?
staff really
They're
wanted to keep him
terrible.
alive, so
I think we
killed
all
them.
like universally
Actually, I
agreed
wanted
on
to
that,
end
and
it
that's
at
why we
every
don't use
step
them
along the
anymore.
way. I have a lot of other things
Well,
that I
except in
wanna do.
VR, but that's the
By
only
now,
place where it
though,
makes
you know
sense
how
because
it
you get
goes.
total
Just
control
couldn't
over your
quit it.
character in
And the
VR.
next day, Hideo Kojima
Like,
game was Metal
it
Gear
feels like
Solid
you're in the
Peace
game
Walker,
instead of
this
looking
time
at a
seemingly
screen.
more
Yeah,
due to
that's
his creative
the immersion
perfectionism
level
than
is
any
what
outside
makes
forces.
VR work
Talking to Dengeki
with motion.
PlayStation Magazine, he said, "At first, I was just going to create the overall guidelines and concepts for the project and leave it in the hands of my excellent staff. I was going to have a hand in the project as a producer and make titles other than MGS. But I set the
guy
game
over
in the
here.
South American country of Costa Rica and created a story with themes
Thank you,
about
thank you.
nuclear deterrence and the Cold War. It looked
Glad
like
you're
it might
enjoying
be
the show,
very
Scarlett.
confusing to young people because of generational differences. So in the end, I finally said, I'll do it." He'd later go on to say his younger staff had trouble understanding the 1970s Costa Rican setting as well. Another reason he wanted to do it himself. Peace Walker was a pretty quick turnaround by Kojima standards, less than 2 years, so he didn't do much on the side. although he did grab an executive producer credit on Metal Gear Solid Touch, a mobile game that's basically a super simplified retelling of MGS4, both in terms of story and gameplay. During this time, fans and press alike kept asking for remakes of Snatcher and Policenauts. In fact, they'd been asking for years. Kojima consistently said he was up for it, but only if another studio handled development, while he oversaw as producer. He just didn't have time to direct remakes himself, and really no desire to look backwards, only forwards. For Metal
But a
Gear
remake
Solid
isn't-
5, Kojima did his usual song and dance.
Oh my god, the more I
Said
learn
maybe
about
he'd
this, the
only
more it's gonna
make
make me hate
one
Kojima.
stage. But of course the game, or rather games,
I mean, I
both
like
got the Hideo
I like
Kojima
the
game
games
treatment, and were
that
the last
he
Metal
makes
Gears
that
to do
other
so.
people say is a
During
good
their
idea.
production, Kojima
If you
had
let him
two
do whatever he
irons
wants,
in
he's
the
gonna make
fire,
crazy
like a
shit that's not
critical
gonna work,
advisory role
is
on
what I'm learning.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and providing the
There were a couple
voice of the
movie
game's
directors like that that
Chupacabra.
had great ideas, but they needed somebody to be like, okay, don't go too far, you know, and rein it in and rework it.
The next game to slip through his fingers would have just been a Kojima Productions title, not an esteemed Hideo Kojima game. It's Zone of the Enders 3. Zoe's always been Koji Pro's second biggest franchise.
Yeah, Zone of
Despite
the
its
Enders was
critical
great.
success, it never achieved big-time sales, something Kojima blamed himself for, saying he scheduled the second game's release date at the wrong time, and that good
Yeah.
games don't always get their due. At a 2012 event promoting an upcoming
That's
HD
accurate.
collection of the first two games, Kojima announced a third title was in the works, and showed off some concept art and physical models used in its development. At the time, his team was going back and forth between making it anime-styled or giving it a more live-action look.
Live
The
action,
latter,
live
of course,
action.
would have worked better with the Fox engine that powered it.
Yeah.
The same Fox engine used
Oh, yeah,
in
that's right.
MGS5. Work on Zoe 3 started years earlier, in fact, with evidence left over in Snake Eater. That game's hidden nightmare sequence was actually an early Zoe 3 prototype. The nightmare, called Guy Savage, got cut out of later re-releases like the MGS HD and Master Collection.
like that bike
but on
anyway.
PS2, if you save while Snake's locked up in Groznyj paramedic starts telling him a Dracula story. Snake's terrified of vampires for some reason,
I do
so
love the Easter
afterwards
eggs he
falls
puts in
asleep
games, though.
and has a playable nightmare. Essentially, it's a hack and
Oh,
slash
wow.
minigame, an
Oh,
early
playable
taste of
nightmare.
what this version of Zoe 3 might have been like. Zoe 3 development dropped off, but picked back up in 2008, with Kojima publicly promising fans they'd get to play it someday. Those fans were understandably expecting more space robots, like the first two games, but Kojima was concerned
gonna
that
make
it
the
limited
train.
its audience mostly just to Japan. To appeal to a broader market, he said, "I was about to make a Lord of the Rings style
shit.
fantasy Zoe, but when I pitched it to fans, they told me to stop, so I gave up on that direction. Anime, photorealism,
Aim was
zombie
all over the
cops,
place on
Lord
that
of the
one.
Rings, robots." Koji Pro seemingly didn't know what to do with the project. They were also short-handed, with most of the studio knee-deep in Metal
no, I
Gear.
didn't need that.
After working on it off and on for a decade, in 2013, Kojima announced Zoe 3 was cancelled and its team disbanded, citing the HD Collection's failure to meet expectations. During this time, Kojima oversaw Metal Gear Solid Rising from afar, a role he'd reprise on Revengeance after Rising got canned. Again, that got covered extensively in the cancelled Metal Gear games video, so check that out later for what happened with Rising.
Yeah, I'm
And
good.
of course, there's the now infamous cancelled game Silent Hills.
Yeah, you should have focused more on Silent Hill. I don't know why they just show Silent Hill no fucking love. I feel like that's his second biggest franchise behind Metal Gear, and well, Konami's a terrible company.
The family was gathered at home on a Sunday afternoon. The day of the crime, the father went to
Whoa!
In 2014, Kojima released a PlayStation 4 demo called PT under the fake developer name 7780
I'm out this
Studio.
bitch. I ain't fighting that guy.
7780s was a made-up studio that didn't exist. It was all a Kojima mind game. At the end, the truth's revealed that PT stood for
He's
Playable
chasing me.
Teaser, and was in fact his demo for a
See
new
if I can
Silent Hill.
lure him to
It's
where other
scary
players
because
are.
There's no information. Kojima told the Japan Times, "Nowadays when people don't know
Oh,
something,
fuck.
they Google it. They ask
So
on
putting the
Twitter,
camera behind me
Facebook,
makes
and
the
they get
vehicle
answer
move.
right
That's so
away.
dumb.
We live in an age of information. When that suddenly disappears, that's the scariest thing. That's why there was no information about who made PT. That's why I hid my name and title and just let them play.
Stop shooting me!
Place in one tiny looping hallway with a bathroom that the player walks through over and over, becoming slightly redecorated, darker, and creepier with each passing loop. The game relies almost entirely on
I gotta get out of here.
while eschewing cheap tricks like jump scares and grotesque violence. The real fear isn't from those things, Kojima explained.
Just
It's from
passing through,
standing
guys.
in an empty place.
Oh,
where
come
just
on.
a step forward or turn around is scary. All you can do is walk and look, but despite the cramped quarters and limited moveset, some puzzles were pretty cryptic. So Kojima expected no one to be able to solve it for at least a week. To his surprise, some fans finished PT day one and retreated to a cutscene, revealing that they'd been playing as walking.
I just couldn't get away. It was just one guy after another.
And also that it had been made in collaboration with film director Guillermo del Toro of Pan's Labyrinth fame. PT was just a teaser developed in 4 months. The full game would be very
PlayStation
different.
4s that still have that demo on
One
it
thing
sell
I
for
can
like
tell about Silent
thousands.
Hills, this is something that I've been talking with Guillermo del Toro as well, but originally we were thinking of making a game that would make you pee your pants, but at this point we've changed our minds and we are aiming for a game that will make you shit your pants.
Oh, okay, well, I guess that's better.
Kojima would later say the game engine was designed
Would make
for
you
open
shit your
world.
pants.
Interestingly, PT's ending cutscene wasn't CGI. It was rendered in real time in engine, and a modder named Lance McDonald hacked it to explore the town beyond the hallway. Unfinished and not reflective of the final game, of course, but a small taste perhaps of what Silent Hills might have looked like. Kojima also said Silent Hills would either let you choose between first or third person views, or it'd switch back and forth automatically based on the situation. He hadn't decided yet. Either way, he forecast an approximate release date sometime.
Yeah,
in
hackers
2016.
hacked it to see if they can mine every
Unfortunately, life had
bit
other plans, because in
of
early
content out of
2015,
PT that they
rumors
could.
started to spread
People
that
want
after
that game
3
so
decades
bad.
of Konami, Kojima to be out the door as soon as the Phantom Pain was finished. Those rumors soon gave way to official announcements, along with a statement from Konami saying Silent Hills was canceled. Not only that, but they were
'Cause
gonna
they're
delete PT
stupid.
from the PlayStation Store almost immediately. Fan remakes are easy to find online, but if you want to play the original PT nowadays, you'll have to drop hundreds on a second-hand PS4 that still has it downloaded. We're
Yep.
thinking of making a full
Not hundreds, you mean
just about
thousands.
PT and Silent Hills to fill in even more texture and detail. Please do let us know in the comments if you think we should. But for now, let's get back to the broader topic. With Kojima and Konami parting ways, he was finally free to pour himself into something other than Metal Gear. Within months, he started his own studio and got to work on some new projects. The first to see daylight was 2019's Death Stranding, with Norman Reedus returning in the starring role. But after decades of dreaming up weird ideas, Kojima actually wanted his first independent venture to be something a little more safe. He told the BBC, "This game is to start with, like
Yeah,
Guillermo del
'cause you're
Toro
not
told me,
stupid.
not a way
You
to
know
break
your
out,
ideas are
but to make
crazy,
something
so
that
you
the
need to
fans
make a
expect.
game that
There are new elements to
fans
the game,
expect and
but
that
the
will
basis
sell."
is something people are used to playing. On the other hand, Kojima also marketed it as the world's first
All that
Strand
noise.
game, an open world in a new genre defined by its asymmetric online features and social connections, like picking up packages someone else dropped, or driving down roads built by the community, despite being a single-player experience. As far as story, it's still fairly new, so we don't want to get into spoiler territory, but as you'd expect from Kojima, it does get pretty strange and confusing. Gameplay-wise, it's mostly delivering packages, schlepping bridge babies, and fighting off otherworldly creatures across an apocalyptic America. Hard to believe Kojima didn't think all that was weird. He considered Death Stranding the safe play for his new studio. You'll hear about some he does
I mean, it was
consider
still weird,
here in a minute. One idea he gave up on recently was a superhero game, or rather an anti-superhero game, which he abandoned after realizing someone else had just done something similar. In 2022, Kojima tweeted about the popular TV show The Boys, which debuted the same year development wrapped on Death Stranding. Translated into English, his tweet said, "I watched The Boys up to Season 1, Episode 3. I'm thinking about watching the rest. I was actually
You
about
should,
to
it's a good
start
show."
work on a plan I'd been cooking up for a long time, but after I saw a few episodes, I realized the concept was similar, but with a different setting and setup, so I shelved it. It was going to be about 2 special investigators, one male and one female, facing off against legendary superheroes behind the scenes. I pictured Mads as the lead. That's Mads Mikkelsen. the Danish movie star who played Cliff in Death Stranding. For those who haven't seen it, The Boys follows a team of ordinary humans determined to kill superheroes. Because in-universe, supes aren't the altruistic good guys like in comics and Hollywood movies. They're more like corrupt politicians with godlike
assholes.
powers, worshipped by the masses, a dangerous cog in the military-industrial complex. Over the next few weeks, Kojima said he went on to watch more episodes and loved it, and that, quote, "The concept of a dark anti-hero story about superheroes and people facing off against them was the same as what I'd been planning, but the setting, setup, and tone were greatly different compared to how The Boys did it. He didn't want to be derivative, so he binned it." We're getting pretty close to the end of Kojima's.
You wouldn't be
30-plus
derivative.
year
It's been
career
done
so
several
far,
times
and the last
before
of the games
The
he could
Boys.
make. But there's a few
And
more
you can do it
interesting ideas
your
worth
own way,
mentioning,
and it'll be
the
good.
recent
Everything is
Oscar
derivative. There are no
games.
original
I
ideas.
mentioned before that in the
Jesus.
early 2000s, Kojima mulled over games that
I mean,
didn't depend
Hancock
on your
did it
environment.
before
He ended up making
fucking
Boktai, a world that
The Boys
changed
did
with
it.
your exposure to sunlight. But Kojima was also
And there were
tinkering with a
anti-heroes
speed-based
before
concept,
Hancock.
or a game that shifted with the temperature of your surroundings. In 2021, he said he wanted to evolve what games can be.
I don't
by
know.
revisiting those
The
old
Boys
ideas.
comic may have come
Maybe
before
even have a
Hancock,
game
but
change based
whatever.
on your own feelings.
You guys
on
know what I mean.
9/11's 20th anniversary.
Everything's been done before. Or as the saying goes,
What I want to make is a game
Simpsons
that
did
changes
it.
in real time. Even though there's people of different ages and careers around the world, they're all playing games the same way. So not based on those characteristics, but something that changes with a person's location or how they
What?
feel about it.
God, the recovery on that is so
Man-made systems
ridiculously
feel more
slow.
real, like the sun in Boktai. He went on to vaguely describe another goal he sounds pretty serious about. Quote, "Gamers are getting more creative. Up till now, it's been a world of
Hey, I got
developers,
whatever this
players,
thing
and
is.
critics. But nowadays, there are pro gamers and gaming commentators, and even more recently, in-game cameramen. I have to clear up some copyright issues, but I have an idea that goes even further in that direction. I haven't been able to start working on it yet, though." As a creator, I'm happy things don't just end with me making a game and people playing it, even though I don't get paid any extra money from it. I build the field everyone plays on. It's like how even after the 9th inning of a baseball game comes to an end, the field doesn't just disappear. It continues to be used and enjoyed by countless people. After Snake Eater, one of the early ideas floating around for a sequel was Snake in Space. That was 20 years ago, but Kojima
fish?
still hasn't given up on the idea of a space game.
Melee
in fact, he
weapon?
wants to go there himself for research, and he wants
Let's do the
you to
weekly
go up
stuff.
there
I don't
too,
care about the
to
Airbender
play
stuff
it.
anymore.
On stage at the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival, he looked to the future and said,
Lumberyard's dance floor. Okay.
Go to outer space, right? I want to go to outer space and create a game that you could play in space. Because right now, all games you can't probably play in outer space. But I want to make something. I'll play that.
Didn't like the first astronauts take a Game Boy into space? Call Elon
"We're
Musk.
genuinely unsure if he was joking or serious.
Or get Jeff
Maybe he
Bezos to send you up in his dick
We'd be
rocket.
remiss not to mention, remember that cloud-based experience we touched on earlier? While this video was in production, Kojima revealed it's coming to life as a horror game called OD at the 2023 Game Awards.
With help of Xbox,
Oh, yeah, it's his
Xbox
next
Game
game.
Studios and using their cloud gaming technology to make immersive and also something that no one has seen before is what I'm trying to do. And it is a game, don't get me wrong, but it's at the same time a movie, but at the same time a new form of media.
Kojima will be partnering with horror director Jordan Peele, plus more collaborators he isn't willing to
Jordan
reveal
Peele?
yet. He had a busy few months as this
Okay.
video was wrapping up, actually. He also revealed Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and an action espionage game called Fizzant, but that's still some years out. Kojima fans have been begging
Because he
for a
can't do
new
Metal
Metal
Gear
for
anymore.
almost a decade.
For a guy who said
With
he's so
Fizzant
sick of
and that,
espionage and Metal
maybe
Gear,
it's
it's
the next
amazing
best
that
bet.
he's leaning back
After
on that.
health
Oh,
scare
because you own
during
your
the
own studio
pandemic,
now and you realize
thinking
games
he
are
might
expensive
die,
and you need to make
Kojima
something that's
decided
going to
it
make
would be
money.
nice to give
Otherwise,
fans
you're
what they've
going to
been
go out of
asking
business
for
like
so
so many
long.
other
He'll be
devs who
too
started
old
their
to
own
deliver.
companies.
But
Boss
he's
Key!
still got it.
Cliff Blazinski.
And well,
excuse
that
me.
brings us right up to the
That's
present
it.
day.
It's fucking
and the
allergy
end
season,
of this long-ass video. If you want to hear about every canceled Metal Gear game, click the video on screen. Or if you'd rather watch Metal Gear cut content for a full hour, click the other video. Subscribe for more.
Oh, we're done. Okay. Yep. The Yeah, he's got all these crazy ideas for games, but when it's your money that's on the line and not some studio you're working for, you start to realize that, oh, I need to make games that will sell, and when I've banked up enough money, then I can make that crazy game. So despite all these crazy ideas you got, you keep playing it safe, because now you're going back to action espionage, which is, you know, the tagline for Metal Gear games. So you're just going to make Metal Gear again. Alright, let's go jam here. Looks like I'm gonna have a lot of company. Everyone's trying to do this mission, I guess. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, I was the one that got it. Damn! Parkour, parkour! God. Way out of here. And to hang out here until that guy leaves. Maybe he won't know I'm up here. Whew. Feel like those two games will flop, especially Death Stranding 2. I'll admit that the trailer for Death Stranding 2 has me far more interested than Death Stranding 1. Like, I had no interest in Death Stranding 1. It looked like there was some pretty over-the-top, more action-focused shit in Death Stranding 2, and it seemed to have a, like, focus on story and not just delivering packages. I think you realize people don't want to just deliver packages with this weird balancing mechanic. Come on, dude, leave. I just want to do this mission. Nobody wanted Death Stranding. It has its fans, but I think that they're just... I think they're Kojima fans, not Death Stranding fans. Or Norman Reedus fans, but... Like, from what I understand, it had good story moments, and the few action scenes it had were good. They were just too few and far between. In that game, you spent way too much time just carrying packages. Like, who the fuck wants that? Like, he gets these ideas that could work. Like, the idea for Death Stranding could work if it's done in VR, I think. Like, if it's done in VR, it might work. Because then you'd have to actually balance in real life, and you know, you could simulate, like, walking through treacherous terrain holds, then it'd be like that level of immersion would make it less boring. But staring at a character on a screen and moving some joysticks just doesn't cut it, man. Yep, get the fuck out of here so I can do this mission. Thank you. Alright, I survived the hot drop. Well, I thought he was leaving. Pick a car and leave. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Now, where's the dance floor so I can jam? Must be in front of... Guess this counts as the dance floor? Jam loops. Alright, there we go. That's all I needed to do. Jesus. Alright, what do we got here? Take that. Take that. Alright, just gotta find some health. I feel like there was more than one car, right? Or did he just keep getting out and back in the same car? Alright, Where's the other place I need to go here? The long road ahead of us. Put it on auto run. Did you hear what happened to Volition Deep Silver? I think that's...
Oh.
I heard what happened to him, and I feel like that's not... I feel like that's a shame. Like, it's... I mean, it's kind of their fault, but it's... I've played through the reboot of Saints Row, and I played through all the DLC. The DLC is vastly better than the main story. They were clearly learning from their mistakes, but it was too little too late. But they didn't deserve to go out of business for that. The game was not that bad. The story was trash, but the core gameplay was Saints Row. It just think of it as a PG-13 Saints Row. Not the best choice for a reboot, but not bad enough to fucking, like, bankrupt a goddamn company. Like, the hate they got for that, I feel, was just... People made it political because of the fact that it had some quote-unquote woke characters. And I was like, you know what? The characters weren't even that bad either. Like, there were a few cringe lines, but for the most part, you could just ignore them. Like, not all of them were bad. The gameplay was... I mean, it was Saints Row gameplay without the over-the-top, you know, dildo bats and stuff. It was PG-13 Saints Row. And I would compare it to something like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which was PG-13 Borderlands. It's the same idea, same concept, just instead of being woke, they went fantasy. And
I mean,
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was
your whole fucking reboot for a franchise, like, on saving your company, and then make it like not what people fucking wanted in the original franchise at all.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. No one talked about the gameplay. That's entirely my point. People were so focused on making it a political statement that no reviews ever fucking even mentioned the gameplay. The gameplay is what people wanted. Because I'm playing it going, you know what? If I'm just doing side quests and I ignore the story, I can forget that those characters exist, and I was actually having fun. It felt like Saints Row, but no one mentions that because they saw quote-unquote wokeness, and they just, that's all the talk became about. And I don't feel that's fair. That's absolutely not fair. The game was not that bad. The reaction to it was incredibly overblown. Was it a good idea to do a reboot and like not at least have some returning characters? Could it have been done better? Absolutely. Was it like the worst thing ever? No.
Made it like PG-13. I think that was the first. I'll
agree.
Was it. That ruined it. Like
I'll agree. The censorship,
came from like the rated R jokes, and then it's just
the censorship ruined it. But no one talked about the censorship. No one talked about the dildo bats. No one talked about all of that other stuff. Everyone just talked about Kevin, and everyone just talked about the cringe new characters, and that's it. And I was like, you know, those characters aren't even in that many fucking scenes. Like, even if you're playing through the story, most of the time you're interacting with the villains. Like they're kind of forgettable, which I would take forgettable over cringe. Were they cringe? Yeah, they had cringe moments, but they weren't that bad. Like, they weren't game ruining for me. I can roll my eyes at a cringe moment, but it's not like the whole game was those cringe moments. Jesus. Okay. Oh my God, people everywhere. What did you have? Huh, I'll take your shotgun. I'm so close to finishing this battle pass. I'm just trying to knock it out. Like, it wasn't, I don't think it, like, I would have wanted to see that, and especially when you go through and play the DLC, like, the DLC, for the most part, those new characters are just not in it. They're just, like, clearly they were trying to get away from them and be like, okay, well, people don't want this, so we'll back away from it. I feel it it kind of like did the same thing that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands did. The only difference is they put woke characters in it, and that's just it. Yeah. The DLCs were good. They felt like Saints Row. They were funny. They had better characters. Like, it felt like a Saints Row game again. But problem is, no one went back and played the DLC because everyone just wrote the game off and they were done with it. Like, the DLCs were a vast improvement over the main game. The game was saved in its DLC if people had bothered to play it. But no one did. And that was the problem. And now we'll never get to see a sequel to it, or a sequel to... They could do... Like, this has been done before by so many other companies, and it doesn't bankrupt the company. Like, the reaction to it I felt was overblown. Like, the perfect, like, go-to example, one for one, is Devil May Cry. Remember? They rebooted that as DMC, and everyone fucking hated it.
This was their last attempt, man. They tried to make it work, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but the publisher, like, canned them. Like, they didn't deserve to have their company go bankrupt, is what I'm saying. They could have done what Devil May Cry did. Remember, Devil May Cry did DMC, that remake. Everyone hated it, and what was the next game? Devil May Cry 5. We're just going to pretend that remake didn't happen. They could have done the same thing here. They could have done Saints Row the reboot, gave it a shot. It could have failed. And then what's the next game? Saints Row 5. It could have been literally the exact same thing that happened with Devil May Cry. And everyone would have forgave him and it would have been fine. But they weren't given that chance.
What has that company made recently that has done well anyway? Like, I feel like they've had, like...
What, Deep Silver?
Yeah, recently, what have they done? Like, I feel like they've been on
I'll have to Google it, but they've done stuff.
Shitty games recently.
Nah,
they used to make really good shit, but then I feel like recently it's been kind of.
They've done stuff. I'll have to Google it to see. Like, hold on, I always confuse them with Platinum Games because they make similar games. Let's just go Deep Silver Games list. Let's see. Their last ones were... They did Dead Island 2. Okay, let's pull up the wiki. I don't want to trust Google. Is there a way to sort these by release date? Oh, they're in descendant order. Alright, so I gotta scroll to the bottom. Alright, let's see. Go down to the bottom. They did... Wait. Okay, this Wikipedia has got to be wrong because it's saying the last game they made was Maneater in 2021, and that's not correct. They did the Persona games, some of the Yakuza games. Like if you're going recently, yeah. Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 and 2. Like, I'm just going with, like, their last 5 years worth of games. Yeah,
like, are those actually published by them, though? Or are those, or like, made by them? Like, I feel like those aren't Deep Silver games. Like, they don't sound like Deep Silver. Like, really?
Published games still count, though, because this, like, the publisher went under. Like, they're both gone. Like, they're both gone. And, like... You deserve to lose your whole company because you made a bad game that like everyone hated when you could just Devil May Cry that shit and turn it around. Like, really? We're not gonna give them a mulligan? Give them one fucking do-over? Like, I feel like they've had more hits than misses here. Like, it just really doesn't feel fair. Like, they got done dirty.
I don't know what happened, honestly. I'm just like, it happened, man. We ain't gonna be able to fix it.
Yeah, I know,
and a second chance, probably. Everybody probably deserves a second
chance.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't feel it was fair. The internet successfully hated them out of existence, basically. And the only reason that they got, and what pisses me off the most about it is why I'm so over this shit. They got hated out of existence, not because their game was bad. The game was fun to play. they could have fixed it. They could have, you know, the DLC was already on track to fix it. They could have made a sequel. Like I said, they could have Devil May Cried it, and then their next game just could have been Saints Row 5 and pretend like the reboot didn't happen. You know, that same thing Devil May Cry did. Literally the same order of games too. It would be their 5th one. Oh! Damn, that was a good shot. Sorry. Caught him mid-sprint with that headshot. I just came a little bit. Sorry. The internet hated it out of existence, not because the game was bad. They were even on track to, like, turn the remake into a decent game. Like, they could have made a second round of DLC. Like, they could have done enough DLC and expansions to it that you could just... And then add the option to skip the main story if you're a new player. So then you could just pretend it didn't happen and enjoy that same game. The game... the more I played it... This is what pisses me off the most about it. The more I played it, and then I went back and played the other Saints Row games, the gameplay in the remake is better. All the quality of life shit that they added, all of the little changes, it's better. And it's noticeable when you go back to the older games, like, oh shit, I was like, there's so much like stuff you can do in the remake that you don't even think about until like you can't do it anymore. Really? Fucking murdered each other. Did I not have full shield? Well, at least I took him with me. Like, there's so much shit that you can do in that. The gunplay is smoother. The controls are better. I like the perk system, the powers. Like, there's like, it incorporates the best stuff from Saints Row 4, where they added all the superpowers without like all of the... Like, they didn't go over the top with it like that game did, while still incorporating the best stuff from the older games. It felt like a good blend. Like, the gameplay was better. I like the wingsuit. I like all of the freedom of movement that you had. Everything was smoother. But, I mean, the jank was still there. Driving vehicles was so much better. Like, so much of it was better. But the story was shit. But the game got hated out of existence, or the company got hated out of existence because it was quote unquote political. It became a casualty of cancel culture. That's all it was. It had nothing to do with the fucking game itself. And that's the sad part. So what they made, alright, so after Saints Row, just looking it up, like games that they actually developed in-house and didn't just publish. All right, so before Saints Row, of course, they made the Metro series was popular, with their latest entry in that being 2022. Then came Saints Row in 2022 also. Dead Island 2 in 2023, which did okay. Payday 3 was a...
Yeah, how the fuck did they go... Something happened, bro. Like actually thinking, like, yeah, they had like 4 game releases this year. How did they not, how did they go under? Like, that's crazy. Like,
so other
like
than
the last like 2-3 years.
So they had 2 flops and then 2 games that did okay in the last like 3 years. So their 2 flops were Saints Row and Payday 3. And then the 2 that did okay were Metro, Dead Island 2, Dead Island 2's little DLC, and then Kingdom Come did okay. That was a Switch exclusive.
Yeah, yep.
And then after that, and then the game everyone was waiting for, including myself for the last 20 years, the reboot of Time Splitters was in the works, and that got canceled when they went under.
Damn.
Yeah, so they had other stuff on the horizon. Time Splitters was amazing. It was a over-the-top like first-person shooter. Not really arena shooter. It was more team deathmatch style stuff, but a remake of that would have been great. Like that would have actually worked as a hero shooter because it had like some insane characters in it, and it wasn't really a hero shooter, but like the multiplayer didn't have the time splitting mechanic that the single player could, but that was hard to do back on PS2. Like that's when the last game came out. But today you could probably do some really cool shit with powers and all the different, like it was an over-the-top comic book style first-person shooter with all of these different characters that had like different kind of time powers. So you had one that was kind of like Tracer, it could rewind time. You had one that could freeze time, one that could like go forward in time. Like you had all this different stuff that they could do, and they were wacky and over the top. And it was beloved by all. It was as loved as GoldenEye on 64. Like people played the fuck out of that game. The multiplayer mode is what made that game work. And the multiplayer mode didn't have any crazy powers in it. It was basically just like GoldenEye. It was just a first-person shooter. Like all of the cool stuff from single player wasn't even in multiplayer. It was just the gunplay was really good. It had over the top like silly fucking weapons, silly fucking characters. It was fast paced and yeah, it was just fun. It was just a fun shooter that people loved, and I think there's even still a fan community to this day. People wanted time splitters bad, but now we're never gonna get it.
Now they went under, people could probably buy the IPs. I wouldn't be surprised if they're, just gonna sit in a vault forever if the company.
And yes, Payday 3 flopped hard.
Oh yeah.
Payday 3 didn't flop; it face planted.
They were trying to compete with Payday 2, and they came with like the most fucking cringe shit imaginable. Like, what were they thinking?
Oh, I mean, it stumbled out the gate. Like, server issues on day one, some of the worst monetization ever in gaming. It was a massive step down from Payday 2. Because you look at the player numbers and the backlash from Payday 3, and then, like, within a week, 90% of its player base had gone back to Payday 2. So, but 2 flops, and they had 2 flops and some successes. Like, I don't really feel that was worth it. And like, the Payday 2 stuff didn't get as much hate as Saints Row. The Saints Row stuff just went on forever. And then you add on top of that, like, everyone forgot about the other stuff that they published and that they made that succeeded. They were basically a company suffering from bad dog syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, dear viewer, bad dog syndrome is when you never address your dog for doing good, but you yell at him every time he goes in the trash can. So the only attention you're ever giving the dog is when he does something bad, and the rest of the time you leave him alone because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing and he becomes background noise. You never actually spend time with your dog and say, good dog. The only time you ever interact with the dog is when he's bad. And that's what happened to this company. No one acknowledged any of their successes. The only time anyone wanted to even remember they existed was when they were talking about Saints Row or Payday 3. And the Saints Row discourse went on forever. People were ass mad about that game forever. And it wasn't even about the game. It was just 2 political parties fighting with each other on Twitter and in the media and using the game as their reason for wanting to fight with each other. Because that's what happens. It's cancel culture. It's too woke. It's Deep Silver got the woke mind. Yeah, I remember reading all of that cringe shit, and I'm so sick of it because, like, no one talked about the gameplay itself. Payday was just bad game. Like, that one wasn't even a cancel culture thing. Like, you had a legitimate reason to be mad at Payday. Payday was a massive step down. But gameplay-wise, the remake of Saints Row wasn't a step down. Gameplay-wise, I felt the gameplay was just as good, if not more fun. The items weren't as fun. I'll give you that. I missed the dildo bat too. But it still had goofy shit in it. It was just PG-13 goofy shit. And you know what? That can work. That's not the worst crime that you can commit. That happens all the fucking time. Tiny Tina was PG-13 Borderlands, and that got less hate. Devil May Cry DMC was PG-13 Devil May Cry, and that got less hate. Movies do it all the time too, where they'll make a sequel that's PG-13, people will get mad about it, and then forget in a week, and it's fine. And then the next time they'll make it R-rated. And it can even be made to work when you make something that's supposed to be R-rated PG-13. And if you want proof of that, Deadpool did it. Deadpool did it on purpose to prove a point that you can make this work in PG-13, but it shouldn't be. You should just make two versions of a movie, an R-rated one and a PG-13 one. Because you can turn an R-rated movie into a PG-13 one by just recording a few new scenes and editing the movie. Which is what they did to Deadpool 2 with Once Upon a Deadpool. And it was great. The new jokes they added to explain why it's PG-13 were pretty funny. They took out all the F words. They took out all the stuff that made it R-rated. Was it as good a movie? No. But it was a good excuse to rewatch a movie I already liked in a new light. So you can have both. That's the proper way to do, okay, we want a more kid-friendly version of this so we can sell to a wider audience kind of thing. Or so we can attract a younger crowd. Well, that's how you do it. Make two versions of it. Just make two versions of it. You make your R-rated version first, then you make the censored version a separate thing. In a video game, it would basically be a setting in the options menu. Just turn on censored mode. Let people pick. Gears of War did this back in the day, where you could turn off blood and violence, and if you went to chainsaw somebody with the censorship on, rainbows came out. Like all the blood was gone, and the dismemberment was gone. The bodies just fell over. Their body parts didn't come off. You could... It's fine. You can do that. But that's all stuff that they could also just fix in a patch. You could just patch the game to, like, get rid of the censorship or add new lines of dialogue, which they were trying to do with the DLC. Point is, it could have been fixed, but no one gave it a chance. Everybody went full Angry Joe on it and just got mad and said it's dead to me forever now, and just wanted to talk about how woke it was. And you know what? Speaking of Angry Joe, he was one of the main ones doing it too. His entire review of the game was less about the gameplay, and it was just about the characters and the story for 90% of the review. And the stuff he talked about the gameplay was pretty good. He had good things to say about the gameplay, and then he complained about the items, and then the rest of the review was him complaining about the story, the cringe characters, and the dialogue, because that's all anyone had to focus on. Oh, I'm talking about the remake of Saints Row.
Oh.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't...
You know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm committing. I'm playing the bear.
It wasn't worth...
By the way, Waffle.
You got Tekken?
Yeah, I got Tekken, remember? I told you yesterday.
Like,
Yeah, I was just saying Waffle.
I remember you asking me if you should get it. I didn't know you went ahead and bought it. But, yeah,
I got
like...
the deluxe edition because it was on sale for, like, regular price of the game. I was like, fuck it. I'm getting it.
And Namco games be like...
Yeah, it's worth it. Like, the remake of Saints Row, it was a decent game. Like, ignore the story. If you're playing with friends, there's fun to be had. Like, all the shenanigans are still there. All the wackiness is still there. It's just a little dumbed down. But there's still plenty of fun to be had, and all the glorious jank. And the new mechanics would have made for some fun multiplayer stuff that I was dying to do, but never had anyone to do it with me. But it's not worth full price. Like, the game's definitely worth buying on sale. Like, I'd give it $20. And you know what? The game probably would have done better if they'd have released it as a budget title. Made it half price, made it $30. Then people may have been more forgiving. I don't know. The point is, the entire company didn't deserve to go under because of it. That's the only reason I'm so mad about it. Like, I'm not saying the game's great by any stretch of the imagination. But it's not, like, company ending bad.
It wouldn't be controversial enough to be.
That's the only point I was trying to make, is that the game wasn't that bad. Everyone just made it political, and the only thing anybody wanted to talk about was that it's woke, it went woke, it went woke. That's all every review became. That's all anyone talked about. And honestly, that's the skippable portion of the game that you can ignore. Just skip the cutscenes and all of that stuff disappears. So no one actually focused on the game itself. It was just those cutscenes. People just made the entire conversation about cutscenes. Because that's all it was. It was cutscenes. You could straight up just play through the game, skip the cutscenes, and it's not bad. The DLC didn't have any of that woke shit in it, and it was actually pretty funny. It was actually pretty enjoyable.
I had DLC.
Yeah, got 2 rounds of DLC. Yeah, and that's the problem. Everybody just wrote it off as a woke game, and the only thing anybody wanted to remember about it was that it was woke. It was woke. It was woke. The gameplay was actually, I mean, it felt like Saints Row. Gameplay was pretty good. It had a few new mechanics I felt were fun. It was solid. It still felt like Saints Row, just without the dildo bat. That's it. Saints Row with less items. That's what it felt like. But people just couldn't get over the fact that it was quote-unquote woke now. I just hate that became all people wanted to talk about. Because that's definitely not a fair way to review the game. Or talk about the game. The fuck off. Come on. Damn it! I accidentally clicked the stick and didn't mean to crouch, so I missed my headshot. Ugh, it's just one guy after another right there. Sorry. Every time they would announce a DLC for the new Saints Row, people would post a comment, "What? Oh my God, this game is still alive? What is this?" Like, so yeah, like people would just go, "Oh, great, more woke content." Yeah, like people would just every time they announced something new or brought up Saints Row, that conversation started over. Every time. People didn't look at the new thing they announced. They didn't look into it. No articles were written about it. Just as soon as they announced something, Twitter explodes with this woke game, and the whole conversation started over. No one focused on the game anymore. And that's why these conversations are so goddamn stupid. And I hate that is like the conversation we have to have every time something new comes out. It feels like that's everything now. New Marvel movie comes out. Oh, this one's woke. It's got like everything makes it woke now, or everything makes it not woke enough. Like there's no winning anymore, and I'm so sick of having these conversations. I'm so sick of like reading this shit. I'm so sick of everything that comes out being about the politics around it and not about the fucking thing itself. Because every time I go to watch one of these things that people say is too woke or not woke enough, I watch it and I go, oh, it was fine. It was fine. People said that about Fallout. Before Fallout came out.
On Twitter, there's a thing about the Fallout show. Literally, somebody genuinely complaining that the main character wasn't
was a female, yeah.
Well, was female and wasn't gay.
Yeah, there's people complaining she's not gay. Then there's people complaining, and if they'd have made her gay, there'd be people complaining she was gay. There's people complaining she's a female, but if they make her male, then there's people complaining that she's that it's not a female.
I think they should
right
make
now,
her bisexual because it'll be more like the player.
There's no winning.
Whoever.
There's no. I've heard several complaints for Fallout when they announced it was a girl that was going to be the main character. Everybody complained that the main character was a girl, and then there were people happy it was a girl. Then there were people complaining that it was a girl, but it's a white girl. So then they're complaining that the girl's the wrong color. And no, I haven't finished it yet. Then there were people complaining that she wasn't a trans girl. There's no fucking winning anymore.
There's literally a trans character in the show. What are they?
No, yeah, but it's not the main character. Like it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you put in your show anymore. There's always going to be people complaining now. Like, this is what all the conversations turn into. People just want to argue about what someone's sexuality is, what race they are, what gender they... People want to argue about what the character is and not what the fucking thing's about anymore. Like, every time something new is announced, this conversation happens over and over again, and it is fucking exhausting. Because if you make it a girl, people complain it's a girl. And then the people who would want a girl aren't happy because it's a white girl. Then if you make it a black girl, then they're complaining that it's not a white girl, or they're complaining that it's not a trans girl. Like, everything leads to another complaint. All roads lead to complaints now. So stop trying to pander to this stuff and just make what fits your story. Just write a story, make your thing, and fuck what everybody else thinks. Just make a good thing. Because Fallout proves that if the thing you make is good, people would just, these conversations would just die after the thing launches, and people would just enjoy the thing. Because you know what? No one's talking about Fallout being woke anymore. Everyone's just talking about how good it is. So just make a good thing.
I never saw it as woke. I mean, being woke is literally
before the show
away from the story to like point at something that's happening in the real world.
I promise you, before the show came out, when they showed the first trailer and everybody saw that the main character was a girl, everybody screamed woke on Twitter. That first day that trailer launched, that's what the conversation was. I remember reading it while I was at work and rolling my eyes. Because it was a girl. Girl equals woke.
It's weird, because that's not what that... I feel like people just use that word, because that's crazy.
That's exactly what I'm complaining about. That people scream woke at everything now. Everything equals woke now. If it's not a straight white dude, then it's woke. And if it is a straight white dude, then it's transphobic or misogynist or racist or insert whatever thing they're going to call it.
Do you want to set up your rating?
Yeah, there's no winning. You bought your friend the game and he doesn't want to play it. Dude, I'm in the same boat. I bought someone the game and they didn't want to play it with me. Bought my friend the game and he doesn't want to play it. I keep telling him I'm maxed out. I'll help him beat it in like half an hour.
What, 76?
No, Saints Row.
Yeah, no, I do not like that game. I don't like it.
And it's good, and it's like, what the fuck ever, man. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Brandon. I literally bought someone the game. He played it for, I don't know, maybe an hour, and then won't play it with me again. And that hour, we didn't even really do much in the game. We dicked around and ran into a glitch, and then he rage quit, and then never came back. Yeah, the game's not that bad. I'll play it with you, Brandon, then fuck it. Jesus. Yeah, no, it is aggravating.
Yeah, that'd be a really cool thing to be known for, Death. To be like that one.
Maybe it's just
that kind of plays all the niche games with his son.
I'm not trying to play niche games. I just want to play what's fun. Maybe it's just me. Am I the only one who has the ability to set aside his fucking emotions and just look at the thing as an individual thing and just tune out everything else around it? Because it seems like everybody. Because it seems like everybody else, once they get an impression of something, they can't shake that impression, and they go in already wanting to hate something without trying it. And if you go in wanting to hate it, you're going to be looking for reasons to hate it. No thing's ever perfect. If you're looking for reasons to hate a thing, no matter what that thing is, you will always find reasons to hate a thing. No thing is perfect.
Literally, all haters, Death, it's their job.
There are people who hate Die Hard, which is pretty much the perfect action movie. There are people who hate that because they just want to hate it. The dude's fucking
terrorist. I'm joking.
I mean, it's
because it's a Christmas movie. I hate Christmas movies.
Yeah, people find reasons. People find reasons to hate things before the thing even comes out. And then someone goes, you got to give it a chance. You can't just hate it without giving a chance. So then they watch.
Obviously.
So then they watch.
Like 8 Crazy Nights.
So then they watch the thing, waiting for the thing that they're going to hate to happen. And then they go, see, that's what I didn't want to watch. And they tune out everything. Like, can't you just go in fresh and give it a fair shot? Am I the only one who has that ability? It's so cringe. Like, all of these conversations are so fucking cringe that this just keeps happening. I'm so ready for this meta to be over. because I know quite a few friends in real life that if I could get them, one of them I got to do that actually when I was when I was in college. I had a hardcore Xbox fanboy. I've never been a console fanboy. I'll play whatever has a game on it I want to play. I don't care what console it is. But this dude was like hardcore Xbox. He wouldn't touch a PlayStation, blah, 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 blah. And I owned an Xbox and a PS3. I owned an Xbox 360 and a PS3. And I could not get him to touch my PS3 for nothing. Finally, I get him to do it. And I get him to play a PlayStation.
Man.
And I get him to play a PlayStation exclusive. And he was genuinely having trouble finding something he didn't like about the game. And then he ends up finally admitting the game was good, but going, yeah, but I still wouldn't buy a console for just one game. I'm like, that's fine. Just turn your bias off for a minute and just try the thing. You can hate the Xbox as a console. That's fine. I mean, you can hate the PlayStation as a console. The PlayStation 3 had a shitty interface. There was a lot to hate about that console. It was not a great console. But Uncharted was fucking amazing. I don't know if I'd buy a PS3 just for Uncharted, but Uncharted was dope as fuck.
What if the next installment of Uncharted just had like a fucking, just like really realistic Tom Holland as the main character?
No, Uncharted went woke, and then everybody hated it. Now they're not gonna make another one. They did make an Uncharted after.
Well,
the
there's
fourth one.
been bad woke installments that haven't killed companies, like DMC, the Devil May Cry remake, which I
Yeah, that's the one I was using as an example of what
that
Saints
was
Row
definitely
should have done. Yeah, and Saints Row should have
Some
went
people
down.
liked it. Most people
and
didn't.
Saints Row should have went down the same path. But if DMC came out now instead of when it did, because the woke shit wasn't as bad then as it is now, people weren't like as sensitive to it, I guess. If DMC came out now instead of then, oh, that would be it. You'd never see another Devil May Cry again. Like, that franchise would die. Capcom probably wouldn't go under. They're doing better than Deep Silver was.
Yeah, they wouldn't go under,
as
they
a
would just
company.
Stop funding.
Yeah, but they would just sweep Devil May Cry would go the route of Mega Man. They'd sweep that shit under the rug, and you wouldn't see one for 20 years. They would just be done with it. But DMC came out at the right time where there was just enough forgiveness that they could make Devil May Cry 5 and pretend like DMC didn't happen. And I feel
Devil May Cry 5 was really good.
Yeah, and I feel like Saints Row could have done the same thing. They could have just pretended like the reboot never happened, and their next game could have just been Saints Row 5. They could have literally done the same thing that Devil May Cry did. Just make a sequel to the original and pretend that the remake never happened. And everybody probably would have been fine with it. If it had come out, 6 or 7 years ago instead of now. But because we're in woke world now.
Woke.
Yep. We're in a woke hellscape. I'm out this bitch. Fuck you! Not staying to fight you. Really? Those trees. While I have boost active. Wow. That's retarded.
You can't say that.
I was setting y'all up to use the soundboard and everything.
God damn it! I was trying to. I was in a fucking game. God damn it!
It is just it's just aggravating.
But he
There it is. Here's the R word. Yeah, it's just aggravating. I feel like Saints Row had plenty of life left in it, especially like Saints Row could have been that. If they would have given Saints Row the chance to recover, Saints Row could have scratched that fucking Grand Theft Auto itch until Grand Theft Auto 6. Because we're going to be a long time. Like, it's a long time between Grand Theft Auto games. So people looking for a Grand Theft Auto-like game without wanting to wait for the next one, this could hold you over. Is it as good as Grand Theft Auto? Nope. Does it matter? Also nope. That's what Saints Row's always been. The thing you play after you play Grand Theft Auto. The thing you play when you're, okay, I've played Grand Theft Auto to death, now I want something that gives me the same feeling, but just something to tide me over. It's the appetizer to Grand Theft Auto's main course. That's what Saints Row's always been. And it could have just been that again. But politics has intervened once again. Shit. I'm gonna get back on the train. Asshole tried to murder me. Well, I tell you what. Aw, fuck me. I forgot it does that now. Well, just wasted that potion. And if you swap after this drinking it started, it just deletes the potion. Can't just put it away and cancel it anymore. Fuck! Now I need another potion. You have potions? You had a potion. Thank you for the potion. Where'd he go? The guy in the water just a second ago. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Okay. Guess he gone. I know, Brandon, you triggered a rant. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to make it last that long. Trying to join the Discord. The link isn't working. Oh, I'm sorry. Dude, I know I'm crazy late with reading that message. I got sidetracked. Yeah, hold on. I'll get a new invite to the Discord. I'm going to have to put them in chat when people want to join. That despite the fact that this link is supposed to be permanent, it's apparently not permanent. So, there you go. I'm on desktop. Hold on. Let me reload this page. Why is it not sending my chat message? Let me try it again. Okay. There we go. Okay, I had to reload the page. If you said anything after that, apparently I missed it. Sorry. My chat just took a shit, apparently. Stopped working. Oh, it's just aggravating. I'm so goddamn sick of politics being in everything. I'm just waiting for Akuma to come out so everybody can talk about how woke and or not woke he is.
I don't think that's a street. Well, it was with
Yeah, it was in Street Fighter.
With
you can literally name any game that's come out in the last 5 years, and there's a woke moment to it or non-woke moment to it. Take your pick. It's either woke or too woke. Every single game has a part of it, a character, a something behind it that was either woke or not woke enough. Every single game has come out in the last 5 years. Everyone. I promise you I can probably Google it and find where people were talking about how woke and or not woke it was, no matter what game it is. Game and or movie, take your pick. Ooh, Tommy gun. It's so cringe, dude. I'm just tired of politics being in everything.
How dare you? How dare you not want politics and everything?
So fucking sick of politics, dude. And the worst part is like 90%, and what kills me with the politics being and everything and people complaining is that 90% of the people complaining on Twitter, or the people making this stuff about politics and arguing about politics every time a new piece of media comes out. A good majority of the people online having those arguments are people not even old enough to fucking vote to begin with. So, like, shut the fuck up about politics if you ain't old enough to vote. Like, your opinion literally does not matter. I'm sorry. If you're not old enough to vote, you just shut the fuck up about politics. Go be a kid. I'm sick of 14-year-olds fucking arguing about politics and shit. Just shut the fuck up. This shit doesn't concern you. Like, it's not me being an asshole. It literally does not concern you. Your voice literally does not matter right now. No one cares. Or no one should care what the 14-year-old thinks. You're not going to win his vote. Nothing's going to change. I want to take the scope off of this one. What the fuck was he using? Oh, yeah, the legendary one. Of course, he had one of those ones you get from killing a boss that can just two-shot you. God damn it. God damn it. I gotta make emotes for the redneck. So what are you guys doing? Y'all got like quiet real quick. Now say something wrong. I'm scared.
No, I'm playing second ball. Yeah, I just gotta play second ball. Ow, bitch.
Just play some Fortnite with me while I'm finishing up this battle pass. I'll do a whole stream attacking tomorrow. I'm just trying to max out this battle pass and be done with this for now. For now, anyway. And then any playing I do after this will just be for fun, and I won't care. I'm just so close to finishing it. It's gonna bother me until I do. I have a mental disorder that doesn't let me finish a task until it's complete. Especially if it's one I paid money for. Oh, the UFO, yeah. That screams redneck. Also, they make peach Pepsi now, but only for a limited time. It's amazing. This should be the new standard. Oh, delicious.
Fortnite, might as well get those couple of quests done. What is it, the third? If it's over today, then I'll play a couple, but if it's not...
I don't think it's over today.
Oh, it is over. Well,
What's over?
the Avatar shit.
I've been doing it all night. It can't be over now.
Well, yeah, it's 1 a.m. It's the third.
Oh, did it literally just end mid-game? Because I was just doing it a minute ago.
It's not on my HUD.
Hold on, I'll go check my HUD here in a minute. Cause I was
Yeah, this skin is fucking fire. It's like a hand with an eyeball in the middle for a head. I actually really like that. That's cool. That's really
Any
cool.
fun currency for the one drop? No, I did not. Okay. Oh.
What the hell?
Save emotes as, let's just name this one because I gotta save my emotes separate from my character now because this new locker system sucks.
Yeah, man. You don't want 50 million different loadouts, presets. For just...
Oh, and I gotta do the wraps separate from the emotes, and then the lobby separate from that. So I gotta, so each time I switch characters, I gotta switch 4 different things now if I want my theme to match across the board so that I can. All that stuff I used to get with the click of one button is gone now.
Oh no, it's almost the day of cringe.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, that stupid bullshit. Ugh.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm getting on, but I'm going to piss. Be right back.
Alright. Good icon for the redneck.
All the mats are free, piled as high as a tree. Let's
Shopping cart. The shopping cart. Need good redneck music.
Lay back, sister.
Isn't the Butter Barn song? Isn't the Butter Barn song on
Get
here?
on down and get some money. On the map, give me money. Yeah. Come on down. Butter Barn.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect redneck song.
Bro, that song's fire. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Fortnite makes pretty good original music, surprisingly.
Unironically fucking fire, dog.
One of those tracks that's supposed to be bad, but ended up being unironically good. It's the modern day version. It's the it was supposed to be done as a joke and be bad, but it ended up being good and then become a classic. It's the modern day, like that's happened before. It's the modern day Cotton Eye Joe. It was supposed to be a joke, but it ended up being good.
Level 56, I want to reach level 62. Because I want a skin, and if I get both the V-Bucks on this page, I can just get, 1,000 and get the skin. Because I think my Fortnite crew renews tomorrow anyways. But I really want the skin. It's cool.
Good redneck loading screen. I got too much Fortnite shit.
Are you on right now, Death? Yeah, you are. You're right here.
Yeah, I'm doing my locker for
Give me a sec, I'll be right
my
back.
characters. Come on down to the butter barn. Unironically good track for no reason.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Because after I finish this, I'm just going to be dicking around in games until the 14th for the next 10 days. Because on the 14th, it's the big rework to Diablo 4. I'm dying to try. supposed to feel like a whole new game. Oh, there we go. That's it right there. Save lobby as redneck.
Oh, they going crazy with the Star Wars event, ain't they?
Oh yeah, you best believe all the and Star Wars shit is gonna be back starting tomorrow.
Ooh. That's a nice car.
If you already own it in Rocket League, don't buy it. Because they're still in the process of... Like, every day I log in, some new stuff from Rocket League gets ported over to Fortnite, so I'm getting... Like, my garage in Fortnite is finally starting to match my Rocket League garage. I've got a few cars now, and I've bought none. So, they'll eventually make their way over if you already have them in Rocket League. I'm waiting for the
What the fuck is a festival pass?
Oh, that's for the music mode.
Bugging.
I want the guitar controller, but it's $200.
Yep.
I want it, but I don't want to pay $200.
Is music mode $200 worthy?
I mean, that's the cheapest way to get the guitar. Even if you try to buy a used Rock Band 4 guitar, those are like $500-$600. And those have been way overpriced for a long time because they don't make those controllers anymore and people still play Rock Band 4.
Honestly, Death, with your know-how, I bet you could probably make one for cheaper.
Probably. I've thought about, like... There are, like, off-brand ones for PC. I'm wondering if those will work with Fortnite. Because that's how people have been playing Rock Band 4 for a while, is just playing the PC version and using, like, third-party off-band, you know. There have been companies that still make that stuff, but only on PC. So if you're on console, then, yeah, cough up the $200. But there's, like, a $60 one on Amazon that's, like, some Chinese knockoff version of the...
Ready up, Savage! God!
I think you went AFK for a minute.
Oh.
But there's like a $60 like Chinese knockoff one that's like a modeled after the guitar from Guitar Hero 3. Not the Rock Band one. But it's only like $60, but it's only on PC. Like, it doesn't work with consoles. And I'm wondering if Fortnite will work with it. I'm kind of waiting on someone on Amazon to review it and confirm it works with Fortnite before I buy it. I don't want to waste $60.
Ooh. That was unexpected.
What, Eminem?
For a second, during his transform, his entire outfit had no textures.
Ugh.
Like, his head was textured, but his outfit was just, like, gray. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I've had that happen before.
Bro, honestly, good skin. They made it worth it.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's one of the only ones that, like, actually, like, transforms that's, like, from the music bullshit. I know some of the gamers got that, but I don't think. Like, does Billie Eilish have a transform?
What's she gonna transform into? Something likable? Oh! Shots fired.
Yeah. Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not, but you know. Bro, I can't believe they made Lego Ninja. Oh. That's the funniest thing of all time. Lego fucking Ninja, bro. I don't know why black blinks aren't in there. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah, today's Thursday. They had a new jam tracks. I completely forgot it. Slipped my mind.
Dun-dun.
Listen to them.
Been stopping in from time to time. Love the vibe, openness you bring to the scene. Well, thank you. Try to keep the streams interesting. You know, just because we're all a bunch of filthy degenerates doesn't mean we can't still have some class and have fun. Right?
No.
Can we?
I'm a classy degenerate, damn it.
No.
Where you at? Waffle spawned in already.
Headshot opponents with the sniper rifle? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll let y'all pick where we go. Oh, I forgot to check and see if the avatar shit was still up there. Cause I was just doing. Hold on, let me check the quest log. Yeah, you're right. It's on. Jesus. Yeah, it straight up just ended. Fuck. All right. I'll let y'all pick where we go.
Oh, see, bro, that's.
Do you have
that's
a question?
I'm gonna get.
Hey, ask whatever you like. I prefer my chat be active.
I got it because the Lego version, dog.
Oh,
I know.
Apparently, it snaps when you get eliminations to head.
Oh,
also,
dude,
that back bling is fire.
Yeah, bro, I bought it because they're both on sale for like the same price as just the skin itself. So I'm like, fuck it.
Where we going, guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I might get both as well.
You pick. I don't know. I don't care.
I said like 8 times y'all pick. I've been picking all night.
Pick.
I don't want to pick.
Somebody pick something, damn it!
Right
running out of
fucking
room
down,
here.
straight down, right here,
Straight
fucking down.
Right
all
here.
right. Jesus.
Actually, right here. It's close enough.
Yeah, I prefer my
we'll
chat be
round it.
active, but I know it's hard to be active in chat. It's hard to type with one hand. Got a lot of lurkers.
Headphones? Actually, that's a really good question.
I haven't done a face reveal yet. When are you gonna
do a face reveal, bro?
Oh no, he's saying he hasn't. I'm reading his message.
Yeah, bro, do your face reveal down.
I am not ashamed to show my head on stream.
Oh my god, come on.
I need a gun.
I might die.
I need a gun.
Yeah, I might die too. Out real quick.
Alright, I guess next time I'm picking. What happens when I let y'all pick? Oh shit! Where you running? Don't run! Get back here, burger boy! Oh fuck, I'm getting shot! I'm on down. I got one. And then got killed by another one. Okay, okay. Do my homies know what I do, or do I just mute the mic and say your thing?
We know.
Yeah. Yeah, they know. I do mute up on occasion, though, because I am, like, multi-streaming on multiple platforms, so. You know, I keep it separate to a degree. The whole point behind it is to prove that you can do both. Like, just because you do one thing, that one thing doesn't have to define you. That people can be multi-talented.
Julian, you're about to get him fucking mollywopped.
Like, if you need another prime example of that, Mr. Rogers was a Marine sniper. He killed people. And then he came home. Mr. Rogers was a Marine sniper. He killed people. And then he came home and made content for children. You can do both. You can be a hardened killer.
Yeah,
and
so
a,
did Bob
and a
Ross.
and a family man. Bob Ross was a serial killer. And it was fine.
No, it was not.
I'm pretty sure he killed people. Focus on the game? No, this is a game I don't take seriously. I'd never focus on Fortnite. Don't focus
Bro,
on
we're
this shit.
focusing on the game so much that we're instantly going to rocket racing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
He wanted us to focus on the game, bro. I just want to focus on the game, bro. But I ain't focusing on that game. Fuck that game.
Her eye goes nuts during this dance. Her singular eye. Like when she first starts dancing, it just starts like wiggling back and forth wildly. It's crazy looking. Do they accept? Of course they accept it. Why would you have friends that like you have
No,
to
Death,
hide
which
shit?
I actually disapprove of your practices and think that it's cringe.
Why would you have friends that like judge you and like you have to hide shit? If you can't be yourself around your friends, then they're not your friends. Like it's as simple as that. I don't have shame, but I do have class. I do know time and place. Like, yeah, I can, the point is that we all do this. We're adults. We all do that. That's the part that kills me is like, once adults get on Twitter and start judging other people, I'm like, so y'all don't, like, really? Like, you're gonna judge, like, they'll judge people for normal shit, and I'm like, stop acting like that, like, once you, is that, I don't know, maybe that is what normal people do. Is that what normal people do once they have kids? Their sex life just dies? Like, you don't still do dirty shit with your wife now that you're a dad. Now they're like, what? Don't act like we all don't have BDSM gear in our closet and then fucking like, this is the way I act in the bedroom and this is the way I act around public and kids. Like, everyone does this shit. I'm just doing the online version of it, that's all. That's all it is.
One day we'll find a rocket racing match.
Everyone looks up porn. And anyone who doesn't look up porn is lying about the fact that they don't look up porn.
Or they're just a psychopath.
Everyone looks up porn. Even psychopaths. I refuse to believe that there's a person alive. Now that we live in an age where you have porn in your pocket, I refuse to believe that there's a person alive who hasn't had a moment where they were like, I kind of want to see that. And they gave in and looked up something. Everyone's done it. Everyone. Everyone. I will stand by that. Woo! Rocket racing, baby. You picked a game mode I'm good at.
It's also probably the funnest game mode in this game.
It just doesn't give enough XP. That's why I was playing the Battle Royale. Like, you have to grind so many races to get the same amount of XP that you can get in one match of Battle Royale. Oh, fuck. Fuck that up. This, and that's another thing. This mode of Fortnite I actually do have to focus on. So I can't read chat unless I'm in between races. Regular Fortnite, I can half-ass it, and I don't really care if I win or lose. I'm not taking it too seriously. I'll focus up when I get in a gunfight, but the rest of the time I can just like aimlessly wander around the map and still read chat. Woo! Let's try going this way this time. I feel like this way might be faster. Trying to pick the best path. Dominate. Until I hit that wall.
Wow. Man, it is really hard to play this with a fucking keyboard and mouse.
Why are you trying to play this with a keyboard and mouse?
Because I forgot to close Steam, but I'm also not trying to lose the race.
Yeah, I've made a habit to only open Steam when I'm playing a game and just close Steam immediately when I'm done playing a game for that reason. Because Steam wants exclusive control over your controller, even if you're not playing a game on Steam, which I think is ridiculous. It just interferes with too much if you're trying to play with a controller. So I'll play a game on Steam, and then as soon as I'm done, I've made it a habit to exit Steam when I exit the game. Ooh yeah. They don't do any freaky stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if most people... I think the people who, like, judge you the most for doing freaky stuff are the people who are, like, the most judgmental when they find out freaky stuff, or the people most, like, outspoken against freaky shit who judge other people for it. I think those are probably the filthiest motherfuckers on the planet. I guarantee you that those people are harboring some deep-seated shame. Like, they are definitely doing some... Like, they eat ass. They eat ass. I guarantee you they all eat ass. Do we got room for another? Yeah, I think this is a 4-player game mode.
And now we're going back to zero build.
Keyboard and mouse is alpha in shooters. It is not alpha in racing games. I have got to play a racing game with a controller. I need that analog input so I can barely turn. Like, you don't get any analog input with keyboard and mouse. Like, you tap, like, turning left is a on or off thing with keyboard. You know, you tap the A button, you tap the D key. I'm going back to lobby.
Yeah, real quick, I gotta reset my console real quick. I'll be right back.
So, and he was straight up doing races with the keyboard and mouse. I can't do that. I tried that when this game mode first launched, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to leave a controller hooked up now so that I can go back and forth. And then I started playing the Battle Royale mode with a controller specifically for Fortnite. Every other shooter, I will play with a keyboard and mouse. Fortnite, I'll play with a controller, specifically on console. I'm on my PlayStation right now because console gets 60% more aim assist than PC. Like, the aim assist is ridiculous on console. So, once I got used to the controller for the aim assist, and it's not even like aim assist to control the guns. I have no problem controlling the recoil of the gun. Fortnite is a bloom-based shooter, though, so I can't control bloom with a keyboard and mouse. Like that random chance that the bullet could stray left or right for no reason. I hate that shit. I'd rather the gun have a recoil pattern that I have to learn to control. And then that is how my aim is tested. But no, I can have my crosshair pointed directly at a person with keyboard and mouse and hold down the trigger, and like 3 out of every 10 shots will hit. But if I point the crosshair directly at him with a controller, 6 out of every 10 shots will hit. Like, I hit double the amount of shots, despite my aim being slightly worse with the controller. Because that's how Fortnite handles aim assist on console. It just reduces the amount of bloom the guns have. It's cheat code. It's a cheat code for Fortnite. So I play on console now. I play Fortnite on console for that reason. I want the aim assist. Yeah, I'm nothing if not honest. And that's the thing. When you run into a degenerate in real life, someone who just like, who's unapologetically them and has no shame, they're probably going to be the most honest person you're ever going to meet. They have no reason to lie to you. They just put it all out there. That's what I do. I put it all out there. Now again, with class, there's a time and place. Don't be a degenerate around children, obviously. But, you know, someone who just, like, isn't ashamed. Like, have you ever met those guys who just, like, are so freaked out at anything even being slightly gay? Like, they won't even hug a guy. Like, they won't even hug their guy friends. Like, I've met those guys who, like, won't even do, like the handshake, you know, shoulder bump thing where it's like a half hug. They won't even do that. Like, I've met those guys who won't even do that because they're like, it's gay. Those are probably the gayest dudes on the planet. They're probably at home looking up gay porn and dreaming about eating ass. And they hate themselves for it. Those are the dudes who are going to hit 40 and come out of the closet and decide that they don't care anymore. What happened to Fox?
He said, I gotta restart my shit, dog.
I forgot he doesn't use Discord on a PC. He does everything through his Xbox. Well, that's my last peach Pepsi. How is that not the standard? Why is cherry the standard and peach is... Fuck cherries. Peach Pepsi's dope.
I don't know, man. Fucking...
Like, they even made mango.
Random cherry flavors, except for Pib. Bro, Pib is so good because it was made to be cherry. It isn't infused with cherry. It is cherry.
It's just like every fucking soda has a cherry flavor. Like, why is cherry the go-to? Like, I don't understand Pepsi's choices in general. Like, no one buys the mango flavor, but they keep the mango flavor year-round. But the peach flavor is only available during the summer. The peach Pepsi...
Somebody's buying that fucking mango flavor, otherwise it would not be on them shelves.
The peach flavor is like the fucking McRib of... It's Pepsi's McRib. It's only here during the summer. Maybe it's a cost thing? Maybe peaches are just more expensive than mangoes? I don't know. Wait, is it even... Isn't it... Is it... Oh, okay, it is flavored with actual peaches. It's not artificially flavored. Okay, maybe peaches are just expensive. I don't know. I was like, is it even flavored with real peaches or is this artificial? No, it's real peaches. Flavored with real peaches. With natural peaches. It's delicious, though.
Probably why it's so good.
It's one of the main reasons. Oh, it's... Usually I get zero... They don't make a zero sugar version of it, so... Now I've got all that sugar in me. But... It is a little sweeter than I'm used to. I just got so used to zero sugar sodas that when I drink a regular one, they usually taste off. They're too sweet, but the peach flavor kind of makes up for it, so I'll take it. It's the main reason that I prefer Burger King over McDonald's or any other fast food restaurant, because Burger King has that dope machine. Like, I don't go through the drive-thru when I go to Burger King. I have to go in. They got that fucking dope machine with the touchscreen where you can put like any flavor in any soda.
Dog, that is not all Burger Kings. That is your local fucking Burger King. My Burger King don't have that.
Well, mine does, and it's why I go to Burger King.
You know who does in my town? Wendy's, and nobody likes Wendy's. All their nuggets taste like squirrel nipples. I don't know who the fuck eats Wendy's. Fuck Wendy's. The most driest, crusty fucking nuggets in the world. Their sauces dog
No,
shit.
no, no, no,
Their
no. I gotta.
They don't season them for fuck.
Stop. We are not. I'm not letting you get away without telling me when you tasted squirrel nipples. Like we ain't just gonna gloss. We ain't gonna gloss over the fact that you just admitted to tasting squirrel nipples.
I'm not even gonna lie. I heard somebody else say that shit, and I've been hating on them for years before then. And I was like, oh, you right, bro. They do taste like squirrel nipples.
How do you know what squirrel nipples taste like?
I don't know, but he did. Yeah, I'm agreeing.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? You eat pieces. That is immediately where my brain went. No, I think Wendy's is gross. I think that their fucking buns for their burgers are like, they taste like rubber or plastic. Like they taste fake. They feel fake. They taste fake. I don't know why they're trying to fit a square piece of patty into a round bun. They're literally trying to put the square peg in the round hole. They have the worst tasting burgers. But thankfully, the fast food restaurant in my town that has that dope machine that lets you put any flavor into any soda is the Burger King. Burger King has the best fries, and I will fight you if you think otherwise.
No, I'm sorry. Well, of the fucking, of like all the major fast food chains, yes, but no.
Yeah, I'm talking about the big. Yeah, I'm talking about nationwide chains because this will apply to everybody.
I have a state chain.
If you got
they're all over the state.
Yeah, because if you got a local or regional thing, then I'm not counting that because yours may be better. I don't know. I don't get to try that regional shit.
They're like Burger King fries, but they're just like they're crispy like McDonald's fries, but they're thick like Burger King
that's why y'all don't hear me reference Cookout. Cookout has the best fries. Cookout has one of those soda machines and the best fucking burgers. Cookout's also like just a local state thing we have here. Like you don't find that anywhere else. Y'all ain't lived till you've had a cookout. So Cookout's known for their crazy milkshake flavors. Like half their they have a whole separate menu just for milkshakes. You can make whatever you want. And they started as just a drive-through restaurant. Like there was no option. There was no part of the restaurant you could go sit in. It was just like a booth. It was just a small building. You rolled up to it, you place your order, and you drive the fuck out of there. It was just a drive-through. Some of the best goddamn barbecue sandwiches you've ever had. I don't even get the burgers there. I get the barbecue. It's delicious.
We're not playing this, but look at this fucking skin and Lego.
That's nightmare fuel.
That's why I got it, because it was so fucking awful. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I need to do a Minecraft day too. I need to finish setting up my Minecraft town so my kids can play on it before. Because once new season of Diablo hits, if it's as good as they're saying it is, I'm gonna be fucking addicted to fucking Diablo. Alright, let's just duo it up.
I don't know why he ain't come back, so he getting sat out for a minute.
Fortnite dances. You had to meet the stream? Ah, you missed some good creepy talk. In case you want to know what you missed while you had the stream muted, we learned that Wolf Waffle here has tasted squirrel nipples.
Yeah. They're at Wendy's if you'd like to try them.
And I'm not going to provide any further explanation for that. It'll be a lesson learned about muting the stream. Yeah, we just started a match, but we'll add you after this one. If you're playing to win, you are joining the wrong team. Wait, is squirrel nipples code for something? Am I missing out on some Zoomer slang here? I thought I knew all the Zoomer slang.
It's not. I mean,
I've got W Riz, dog. Alright, I'll pick where we go. I need to go...
Please.
I need to go here. Don't forget to thank you, bus driver.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Join in to have fun. Yeah, that's all I do. This is just like background noise while I'm just playing for fun. This is all just background noise while, if I got people here, then I prefer to just like make my stream about the conversations and the atmosphere and less about the gameplay. The gameplay is just like background noise. And if I don't have anybody to, and if I don't
win,
and if I don't have anybody to talk to, then I'm probably, you know, I'm probably watching YouTube videos or something on stream just to give myself something to talk about instead of sitting here just like deadpan staring at a screen, because that's not fun content for anybody. I mean, I know I'm fun to look at and everything, but... Alright, there we go. I did what I came here to do. So where's this fucking... Where's this fucking treasure chest? There it is. Yeah. Maybe I should turn auto mantle off. This bitch is going nuts, trying to climb up those stairs. Treasure chest.
Yeah, I think there's a vault over here. Oh no, there's like a...
There it is. Oh, damn.
What the fuck is this?
Water bending. What'd you find?
Oh. I found a shadow
it's a...
briefing.
Yeah, they took away the bounty boards and now there's like briefing stations all over the map. Some are regular bounties, some are this new shit they added. So there's more stuff to do than just bounties. You have to get in that car and drive it. You have to get in the car and drive it X amount of distance or whatever.
Ping something to go towards. Might as well.
Actually, I need to go right there. I have a thing on my map. Visit fencing fields and eliminate an enemy player. Oh, I gotta go kill 2 people there, so. Cool. We're all about the chat and communicate. Yeah, this is a stream you watch for the personality and not for the gameplay. The gameplay is just something to turn on in the background, because I'm by no means a pro gamer. I'm usually, like, I play all kinds of different shit. Fortnite's that thing I play when I don't know what else to play and I want to play with friends.
Car.
Fortnite's that thing I play when I don't know what else to play and I want to play with friends, because it's something I can turn on in the background and like everybody can join me and play. It's like the social game. That and Minecraft, but not everybody has Minecraft. Everybody has Fortnite. It's fucking free. And it'll run on a toaster. Alright, I guess this is where we're stopping. How did you... Oh my god, the Fast and the Furious was real.
What did I just do here?
I called bullshit on the original Fast and the Furious movie because I was like, cars don't fit under trucks, but they do.
Wolf Waffle just did it. On accident.
They fucking do. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Alright, I gotta kill people here.
Yo, hey.
Somebody's at the reboot van. I stopped him. Okay. Wow, he just 2-shots me with that fucking shotgun. Get him! Get him! Get him! Murder him! Kill him! Firebending's the worst bending. Here he comes. Fuck him up! Pick me up! You are the man. TTV. That's what you get, Queen something. I ought to go to your stream and talk shit. I hate people that put the TTV in their name. That's just like asking to get trolled. Aha! We won that encounter. Come here, I want to jizz on your waffle.
I'm about to come.
Oh, yeah!
I'm about to go. Alright, I don't need
Fortnite
more
bukkake!
What?
Nothing. Don't Google that term if you don't know what it means.
I'm gonna stay in my ignorance.
Yes. That's a wise decision.
Ooh, waterbending.
What's a bukkake? Nothing. It's a Japanese term for pretty flower. Okay, that's what it means. I'm a
If you want
you're
this firebending.
the Fortnite pretty flower. Nope, I'm good on the firebending. Ooh. What is happening out there?
I'm the test of strength.
Oh, I got water bending too.
Don't finish destroying the structures. Leave them for me.
There you go. I thought all the Avatar quests were gone.
These aren't Avatar quests. These are
Oh.
Olympian quests. They're probably gonna be here the whole season. I did it. I don't know what I'm getting for doing these, and I really don't understand. But
XP.
okay. Oh,
Still
really?
gotta
That's
kill
it?
one more player at Fencing Field, so I'm waiting for somebody to show up. I love how mantling, like, sometimes works. I need a sniper rifle.
Hey, is this airbending over here, maybe? Hello? That's waterbending.
Oh, banana.
Is the banana good? Have we figured that out yet?
Yes.
Is it better than regular healing?
Yes. It is constant regenerating health for a good, like, 30 seconds.
So just pick up a ton of them.
Yeah, and you can carry multiple. So basically, if you get in a gunfight, it'll bring you back to full health 3 full times from eating one banana. It also gives you a speed boost and lets you jump higher.
Can they stack?
Yes. I think they stack up to 4 times. You can carry 4 of them.
No. Like if I eat multiple, does it
Oh,
stack?
I don't think so. Fuck that chicken. Oh, the chicken doesn't count as an enemy? Chicken's my enemy.
I am the enemy of the chickens. Hey, there was a shot that went off in the distance.
I wonder if I have to be in fencing fields when I kill them, or do they have to be in fencing fields? So, like, if I'm in fencing fields and I snipe a guy outside fencing fields,
Speaking of which,
does that count?
April O'Neil on 201.
On my way.
So fucking, they're either chasing the April,
Oh, I forgot.
or that's a fucking.
Yeah, he's going across the bridge. Fuck, stepped right in front of that.
Wow, this bullet drop.
Yeah, they made it absolutely atrocious. Nope, they're together. Oh, wow, he ain't missing. Jesus. Dude, there's no way. There's no way he's hitting all those shots. And I'm hitting nothing. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's an NPC, that's why. The NPCs don't miss. The player's missing, the NPC's not. Well, the water bending, the water bending doesn't have bullet drop. Okay. Time to delete the tree in front of me here so I can see what the fuck I'm shooting at.
We gotta go.
Oh, fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Dude, those NPCs need to be nerfed. They have the same accuracy at range that they do up close. It's ridiculous. Just 2 shots me. Avenge me, Waffle.
You're right, bro.
50 meters traveled while down, but not out. Finally died. God, that skin's creepy. Yeah, the water bending doesn't have bullet drop. It's the best sniper in the game. Water bending's fucking busted. I'll be happy when all this bending shit's out the game. Now that the Avatar event's over, can we get rid of this stuff now? Can we not have anime bullshit in my battle royale? Can it be about the guns again? For the rest of the season? Can we just do anime bullshit for half a season? I'd be happy with that. No? No, we're not, because kids like anime bullshit and kids buy things. Is that how that works? Focus on the April. You got the April. Trying to figure out which one is the... Okay, yeah, the one on the left. Ignore the NPC because it'll drop if you drop the player. NPCs have like 500 health too. They have a ridiculous amount of health. You can 2-shot with that shotgun you've got. If you're up close. Well, not the NPC. Oh, he got the revive off. God damn. Fucking tryhards, man. Alright, we're going back to lobby if you wanna join us. What's up, Ryu? Alright, I gotta make emotes for Blanca now. I feel like there was a... Wasn't there a Street Fighter emote? For Blanca? Ah, that looks cool on him. I'll put that on him. Welcome back, Fox. That was the longest restart ever.
No, I had to set back up a little bit because she's got work tomorrow, and I was connected to Ethernet, and I guess they forgot the internet password, so I had to go through all that shit.
What?
He forgot his internet password.
Oh.
I live with my girlfriend now, so that's the...
Weren't you, like, renting a place with someone else?
Not with someone else. I'm renting a place, though. The lease ain't done till August. What about
You
it?
don't. You're renting it and then you're not living there.
Yep. To break the lease, because it was such a short term, it was 6 months, I'd have to pay 100% of the remaining months, so I'd rather just do that over time.
That is hilarious.
Fucking sucks. Because some people are like, oh, they only make you pay a third of the next month or this or that. I'm like, no. Fuck. Ew.
Oh, you're done. You're
never
done
mind.
updating. Just add me. Same name as it is on stream.
I thought that Blanca skin
I'm
looked
in my-
nasty, but that's just because it's TV's pics.
For Street Fighter 6, Blanca is pretty cool though, honestly.
Yeah, he looks a lot better than I thought he would. I was like, how you gonna do Blanca in this realistic art style? But they made it work.
I honestly wish they would go back to the like super anime style.
MVCI?
MVCI was not anime.
Oh, you haven't seen Max's new video, have you?
I have, and it was like, oh, okay, so
It will
the
be in a
modders
minute.
are doing cool shit.
Yeah, they're making it anime. Let me finish.
I'd rather just play modded MVC 3.
Yeah, but MVCI is in Unreal Engine 4, so it's a lot easier to mod for and to make work. So it'll probably get better mods and faster support from the community than 3. Because they're not having to like learn it from scratch.
Oh no.
Talking about? This is a fire S emote.
That is the cringiest emote I've ever seen, Doug.
Man, fuck up. No, just kidding.
Bro, that's even cringier than the gritty, bro.
The gritty. Let me see.
How much more XP you got till you done?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm almost done. I don't even know what level I am, to be honest with you.
you're 98.
That sounds Street Fighter-esque. Oh, I'm almost done saving my Blanca stuff. I only got to do this stuff once. Once I get everything finally saved, I'm just kind of saving them as they're randomly selected, so I'm not having to do them all at once. I'll drive myself crazy. All right, let me get our viewer in here. There you go. Oh, there it is. I found it. Ooh, he got his Street Fighter 2 sound effect.
Bro, why can't they just release everything at once for the fucking jam tracks? So I was looking at the jam tracks because it had a notification. There's like 6 new ones, and I'm like, oh shit, for real? I go to look, and there's only like half of them out. I guess the other half is gonna come out at 6 o'clock when the shop resets.
Yeah,
for
they're
some
gonna
reason.
they're gonna drip feed it to you to keep you playing. That's why.
No,
They
no,
don't
no,
buy
because
everything at once.
they're supposed to release at least 3 to like 6 every Thursday when the shop resets. But I guess now they're making me wait a little longer, even though they're promising more songs. It's like, oh, go check them out. Okay, This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan, Rage Against the Machine. Some of the other shit, like some shit I actually kind of want, but it's not in the fucking shop.
Well, I know they were
And
having
it's
trouble
just
with
negative.
the shop. I know they were having trouble with the shop earlier. Like they had said that some items weren't showing up.
Yeah.
So could be that.
Stand that. I'll probably do some Fortnite Festival later by myself.
I
for sure.
am refusing to play that game mode until I can get the guitar for it.
I'm glad to know you'll play it sometime soon.
Oh, I'll play it with a guitar. I'm not playing that shit with a controller. I tried. I can't. It's ass. It is ass with the controller. I played the hell out of Rock Band back in the day, but I can't do it with a controller.
And I could just care less.
Oh,
They
shit, I played
better-
on
they-
Extreme either way.
They better release the rest of the instruments. Like, they better release a set of drums and, like, all the stuff that Rock Band had. Like, they better not just do a guitar. Like, they
Oh
better
yeah,
do
here,
everything.
come here. Listen to this.
And if it does well, they'll probably do more.
Here, listen to this.
It says enable licensed audio to hear jam tracks.
I can't do it all at once, but it's still pretty funny.
Oh, I can't hear shit. I have licensed audio off. It's literally just silent.
To the wall! To the wall! Just throw down my ball. Oh, yes, that's what was going on.
To the window, to the wall. Wait, isn't the window in the wall though? I don't understand this song.
No, dog. Think of it like a warehouse. There's only windows on one side of the building for ventilation.
I don't understand your ethnic music.
Death would pick a spot.
I
Ew,
did.
Death, don't say that. You're like pale as
Pick it,
fuck.
Death.
No,
Pick it.
You're pale. You can't say that, Death.
I get a pass. I earned my
I don't know,
pass.
man.
I don't know about
What are you talking about? I am balls deep in the black community.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure your people were both deep in the black community back when it, wasn't so, when it was more taboo, but, it's not much of a flex now. They're free. Not joking.
I'm not trying to flex. Just trying to keep myself. I'm just trying to keep myself from getting beat up when I enjoy my my ethnic pass.
You get beat up by a group of fucking chronically online 15-year-olds. Get ready, dog. Bring your cup.
Yep, because I'm racist. I'm a racist.
Yeah,
I
you
made
like that
fun of
fucking
that-
rocket racing, don't you?
I made fun of that. I made fun of that ethnic music and that ethnic
Real
food.
fast now, huh? You little speedy racer. Ugh, so many people at this fucking gas station for no reason.
TikTok apparently is getting banned or some bullshit.
They have 6 months to sell to a
Shit,
U.S.
that's good
company.
for the children.
Yeah, they have 6. No, it's. I mean, it's,
But you know
YouTube-
what just got sent to me, dog.
Everyone is just gonna like, if TikTok gets banned, because they got 6 months to sell TikTok to an American company, or they're banned.
There we go. I just got 4 kills.
That's how that works. So they're not banned yet. They have 6 months to like sell it to us, or like it can't be a Chinese owned basically. Like they have to sell it to a company in the U.S. and if they don't, then it's banned. And if it gets banned, the same thing's gonna happen like what happened when Vine was shut down. All of those creators are just gonna invade YouTube. And now that YouTube has Shorts, YouTube Shorts is just gonna be the new TikTok. So
But they're there to re-upload their shit on YouTube Shorts.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. YouTube Shorts is just gonna get flooded with TikToks. It's just gonna be the new TikTok.
Dude, TikTok is a special place, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, like, holy shit, keep that over there, dog. Like,
Nope,
there's a
they are
special
going
type
to
of
invade.
retardation.
They're gonna invade.
I don't understand how this is like. How the fuck can you like force a company to sell to another company like just because they're from another? Like,
well,
country?
at
That
least
doesn't
they're
make any
like
fucking
HQ.
sense.
Like what? Maybe they do, like,
Because
American-based HQ.
of that country's politics.
You know
and the way
who'd
they
buy
operate.
it? Coca-Cola.
It's because of that country and the way that they operate their businesses. For what it's worth, I agree with them. I don't trust China either.
Yeah, but like meanwhile, Temu is sending me fucking messages through my Xbox through fucking scam
Oh.
accounts.
Yeah, but Temu doesn't.
Oh
have,
no, that
it's
actually
not
happened to me too.
Yeah, but it's not about. It's not about the company. It's about the influence that company has, and Temu doesn't have. Not even remotely close to the number of users that TikTok has. Like they aren't even in the same universe.
Pretty satisfied.
Like China has access to 90% of our population with TikTok. They don't have that with Temu. So the government can't risk TikTok having, or China having access to 90% of our population's personal data. So, yeah.
2 people over here.
I'm coming.
Fall back, Fox. Fall back.
Yeah, I'm doing just that. They're kind of ass.
Alright, I got water bending.
They're no longer kind of ass. They hit me a couple times and I'm scared.
I'm coming.
They didn't hit me enough. Oh, they're hitting me now. They're touching me actually.
Where they at? Bad touch. Bad touch. Yeet!
You know, Bloom don't feel that bad no more. I don't know if you still have an opinion on that, but...
Oh, don't even get him started again. He's already gone on for like 30
It doesn't
already, bro.
anything anymore, especially with the laser pointer mode.
It's because you're playing on console. Console has 60% reduced bloom compared to PC.
Shit, and I love it. No, I mean, my shit just stays in like a fucking pinky circle.
Yeah,
Stop
it's because you're.
edging, nigga.
It's the
Blow
exact
it.
reason. It's the exact reason why I'm. Jesus Christ! It's the exact reason why I'm playing on my PlayStation and not on not on PC because
No, bro, it's a good emote, bro. I love this emote.
even using a controller on PC, you still get less aim assist than you get on console. Console gets 60% increased aim assist compared to PC. They whoa, my controller's talking.
It makes the game fun. Oh god. Hey, there's some people back here.
I forgot I'm on PlayStation. So your voice is coming through my controller. I don't know who on PlayStation thought that was a good idea. I didn't catch everything you said, but okay.
No, wake up your children with the screen. Oh, I guess they're underground. Yeah, I forgot that's a thing.
Welcome to the under.
Oh yeah, I'll post the Discord link in the chat here in a minute.
Yeah, I'll have to open it back up again. I have to close Windows because I kind of lag them. I'm on my alt account.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm playing Siege right now.
Yeah, I'll do it after this match.
Bro,
I have to literally use my.
Dude, I do too. It's been getting pretty fun. Dude, I need to send you that clip. I got a fucking 4K in like 20 seconds, and it was so good. It was so good. Oh my god.
Well, we'll hang out in this area here to give you a chance to catch up. Okay, I'm just gonna. Why? Why did they think having the voice come through the controller was a good idea? I got a guy shooting at me over here.
Because they have a primarily black community. It's for when they play Mortal Kombat and they can talk shit through their controllers.
Yeah, I would love to use the mic on the controller. I'm fine using the mic on the controller. Why is his voice coming through the controller?
You know, gives you a
There's
more
a
personal connection to
there's
the
a
better mitigate.
There's a speaker on the How would that mitigate echo? The speaker's right next to the microphone.
Because if it's coming through way too loud, it'll just fucking.
But
that's true.
All right, so people are either playing with their TV volume or with headphones on. I can't hear the controller. No one listens to the audio on the controller itself.
It shouldn't be coming through when you have your headphones off. That should be the difference. Like, I mean,
it should be
but...
it should be a setting I can change, but there is no setting to change it. I have to literally plug headphones into the controller.
Even if it's on by default,
just reload your water, dog.
Yeah, the only way to disable voice communication coming through the controller is to plug in headphones. But I don't want to plug in headphones because I don't want to plug in headphones because I have the audio being routed through my PC because I use a capture card, and my headset is hooked up. Yeah, but then I can't hear anything on my PC. I'd have to wear the earbuds. Then the stream couldn't hear anything. So that would still defeat the purpose.
Boys, this is hilarious.
All right, he's screaming something over there.
If only you could see what's happening right now.
We're on our way.
Poop shitting.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I would love to just use the mic on the controller, but have the audio come through my TV speakers. That's a setting on Xbox. You can set it so that party chat comes through your TV speakers, even if you don't have a headset plugged in. So you can just listen to the people in the party, even if you're not wearing a headset to talk to them. Like, why can't I just do that on PlayStation? Because then if I set it to come through my TV speakers, it would literally be coming through my computer. So then I'd hear it on my headset, like I hear you guys, and then the stream could hear them. And then I could just use the microphone on the controller to talk. That would make sense. I don't understand why it has to come through the controller or
Honestly,
it has to come through a headset. I don't understand that.
Kind of behind when it comes to slice of life improvements. Like with Xbox, let me tell you, with Xbox, we're just now getting it to where you don't have to have a default background to have games put their little game art when you like have them like hovering over on the select screen.
Yeah, I know.
And apparently that's coming next update.
That stuff I don't give a fuck about. Like, I care about actual functionality, and being able to like control my audio is important. Because capture cards are pretty commonplace, streaming is pretty commonplace. Like, forcing people to use a headset plugged into their controller or have the volume come or have the voice chat come through the controller itself is the dumbest fucking shit ever. Because that basically makes it impossible to stream the audio if you're a streamer.
Waffle, what you doing all the way back there? You need some help, dog?
Like, I don't understand why that's what they chose to go with.
Fighting God, I guess. I don't know.
I cannot for the life of
no,
me wrap my head around that decision.
I'm coming, Pookie.
I'm still on the train. Y'all all just left. Well, this thing's almost
When did
unlocked.
you get on the train?
We
That's
were
what I'm
all
saying,
on the
that's why I'm
train.
going back.
Who was
No
on
one
the
was on the train.
Somebody was on the train with me.
I was on the train.
I did not get on this
Oh,
train
shit.
alone.
Hey,
I
Waffle,
followed
over
someone
here.
else onto this train.
Don't worry, I have the Mythics, Waffle. We're safe.
I'm coming. I got that chest finally opened. I'll catch up.
Get off the train.
I got what I wanted out of it.
You're supposed to follow the damn train.
All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Alright. And we'll get this guy in the Discord after this. We
that
can
feels
actually
pretty
talk to
good.
him.
I like that.
And so the stream can hear him. Yeah, I'm pretty much
shit.
forced to use Discord now.
Or are you fighting?
Or play on my Xbox, because Xbox actually has the option to have
streamer is.
audio come through the TV instead of, forcing it to come through a headset. It's such a weird decision to me. I don't understand.
Oh, that's what that is.
It just
Oh,
seems
Jesus.
like, and it seems like they only did it to force you to use this new speaker on the controller, because this wasn't a thing on PS4. I remember on my PS4 I could make the audio come through the TV. Now that they've put a speaker on the controller, it seems like the only reason this exists is to justify the existence of the speaker on the controller. Which is still dumb. Because if I'm not using a headset and I'm using like my surround sound or like, the speakers on my TV, then I'm holding the controller so far away from my face that I have to hear what the person on my team is saying on the controller over the volume of the TV. And if I'm not using my TV speakers, then guess what? If I'm not using my TV speakers, then I'm using a headset. And if I'm using a headset, I definitely can't hear what the controller's saying because I have a headset on. It's dumb in every situation. Like, there's no version of it that makes sense.
Now that I successfully customized all my shit, time to like lose it in some training. Right here, by the way. Nicked him for 24.
Yo, Death.
Where's it?
Got him. Headshot.
What's up, Bluff?
Fucking idiot.
That's for you.
Oh, I got a sniper. You can get a DMR.
I got a gold one.
Sniper, but we have the waterbending mythic, Death. We don't need it.
Sniper's still a one-hit
I'm
kill.
dead.
It's fun to use.
Actually, they nerf snipers when during the Avatar time.
I mean, they added bullet drop, but they still do the same amount of damage. Like, there's still a one-hit kill to the head. That part hasn't changed. Oh man, the bullet drop is insane though.
Ooh, I'm hitting him. I kind of see him.
God damn, this is Apex. This is Apex bullet drop on the sniper now. This is ridiculous.
Yep. I mean, that's what it used to be. You used to shoot spitballs out of sniper rifles, I remember.
Yeah, they went back to that, and I hate it.
I don't know what we're shooting at. I'm just putting some cover and fire, man.
I blew up
Oh,
a
we're just
vehicle.
blowing up shit now. Damn.
Alright, well he's over there killing shit. I'm gonna go help him. Fuck
Yeah.
this. That's why I was using the sniper, because I get a scope, but goddamn, I had to aim like 50 feet above his head.
I kind of miss Apex, but I don't because I know that if
Which
I
one do you
Oh,
have? Which scope do you have?
I had the like maximum zoom scope.
The DMR? I only have to aim to like the second notch.
Oh no, I'm using a sniper rifle, not a DMR.
I know. I'm just saying, like, the sniper rifle shoots that low.
Yes.
Yeah, it does now. It got nerfed.
It's insane.
It shoots lower than the DMR.
Way lower.
That's retarded.
Way
Oh my
lower.
god.
What were they thinking? Okay, well,
Alright.
DMR is now the sniper weapon. That's what I'm using. I do not believe in
Like-
anything else. I
Like
am a
you
strong
should
Christian
use
sniper man.
the sniper here.
Strong
Here, try it.
Christian
Try it.
sniper wolf.
Try it out. Here.
Yes,
Grab
sir.
this. Grab this. And pick a try to shoot like the top of that tree right there. Wait,
Ping it.
which button's the ping button on control?
That tree.
There it is. Yeah, like the one that's like, you know, like 500 meters away or something. Just pick
Okay,
something
so
far
I
away.
gotta aim.
Here.
on
Point it at the.
I
point
gotta
it at
aim
the-
on the first notch
Point it at
to
the
hit
here.
the top of the
Point
tree.
it at the building over there. Point it at the building over there from
528
here.
damage. That's fucking insane.
The building on your right. Point it over there.
Oh, okay.
And try to hit like the point of the building.
Second notch.
Yeah, once you get to like 300 meters or something, it just drops like a rock. You know, like try to
Yeah,
hit.
you gotta
Try to
aim-
hit that
aim it-
tree. Try to hit that tree right there.
Oh, where's the
It'll let me
airbending
ping it.
at?
I think it's too far away for me to even ping it.
Oh, I guess we only have water bending.
General direction then. Which
Where I'm shooting. That tree on that
Back
hill
there?
back behind the house. Yeah.
it drops like a brick. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to. Okay. You
That's what
literally
I
have
was
to-
shooting. That's what I was shooting when I was shooting at those guys. Once it gets over like 300 meters, it just tanks. Like it's insane. It becomes like Apex. Which makes me hate it now.
Well, we can always go play the finals.
Oh yeah, I reinstalled that.
Now I think I'm gonna do what you said and switch to DMR, but the whole reason I wanted to use the sniper was one hit kills to the head are so satisfying.
I mean,
I
they
just-
are, dude. Honestly. But if
I
we're
just
both
have-
running DMRs and
I
we're
just
both
have
hitting
to-
shots,
I just have to remember not to use it at more than 300 meters away, I guess, to make it viable. It basically just turns into Apex, I guess. It's
Yeah, I don't-
snipers
I
are
don't
now
get the sniper
snipers are
things
now
and shit.
snipers are now mid range, not long range. Yeah, like even there, if I try to shoot that guy over there, yeah, it just drops like a rock after a certain point.
Ping?
The gas station over there. Yeah, I have to use like 5th notch down from here.
He was too damn happy. I'm sorry. He's supposed to be like free or something, so you don't have to take the time.
Yeah, I have to be like 5th notch down. It's ridiculous. Oh fuck.
Oh no, I gotta take a dip in the water real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have waterbending.
Yeah, swim away.
Y'all got water bending. That's some fucking bullshit. There ain't even a fucking banana out here.
Waterbending
I'm
gives
gonna stay in
you
the water
heals
for a
right
little
in the
bit,
water.
you know, heal up. There we go.
Yep.
We should drop the water bending and let me heal. Never mind.
That's game, bitches. Waterbending.
Guy out there just. Cool, I guess I need to do that anyway.
I didn't realize it was the last one. I'll be honest. I didn't realize
It's
that
a
was the last
silly
one.
ass emote for Blanca. Kind of suits him.
Yeah, I picked all the silly shit for him on purpose. Alright, let me get you that link in chat here.
Nigga's name.
There's a Discord. I put it in chat. Oh, I need to make a bunch of emotes for this chick now.
Julian.
Yeah.
I think it might have just come up with the funniest thing of all time.
What is it?
When we get into a match, you'll see.
Does it have to do with like the mitochondria?
Yeah, it's all about Jimbo.
Holy shit.
It's all about Jimbo.
Give me a sec. I'm making a small little loadout for this man. Because he deserves better. Not joking. What is that? Alright, last thing.
Did you get the Discord link? I think he said he had to switch accounts on Discord or something. Doesn't matter, I'm still doing the... Still doing my thing here. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's two of us. Did you get both of them?
Yeah. I want to see him snap when I kill somebody.
Zossalamu.
There we go.
Dude, a couple of weeks ago, I was told that tomato is actually used in stew. You put like tomato sauce in there. I didn't know that.
Okay, he's getting logged in Discord. We'll be ready here in a moment.
I guess that's the difference between like Stew and soup waffle.
What? What's up?
I said about a week ago I was told that tomato is used in stew, like tomato sauce, tomato paste.
Yeah, how'd you not know?
No, I didn't know. You know, I thought it was just like chunky soup, but I didn't know what made it chunky. Like you put like cornstarch or something, like how people make sauces thicker.
Ew.
Hey man, I just ate the shit, you know.
I thought stew was like it was like soup, but there was a lot of vegetables and meat in it.
It's a lot of tomato sauce. Yeah, it depends. There's different kinds of
Apparently.
stews. There's different kinds of stews. Tomato's usually a major ingredient in stew, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, like a beef stew is mostly beef broth and other shit. Like it doesn't have, like, it's not a tomato paste based stew. So there's different kinds.
Wait, do emotes actually like loop in the lobby now? What the fuck is this?
They loop for a little bit.
I mean, I know they usually end though. I've been holding up this sign for a while. Maybe it's just the emote.
Maybe it's just that one. God damn it. Ah, almost out of the time. Let me try again. Come on, you can do it. Ah, no, didn't get it. It's like a roll of the dice on whether or not the hula hoop emote will work. Nope.
What?
The hula hoop one.
So let's try it with like this.
The roll of the dice on whether or not it works. Oh, that time it worked. There we go.
I actually like that emote waffle, but only because I have the Michelangelo's. See, yeah, there we go. It stopped me. I guess it's just this. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Some of them it'll loop, some it won't. It's weird.
Oh, do 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 do.
Dun 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 dun. It won't let you join the voice chat? It should.
It's racist. It's a racist.
Try to
Discord.
join. Yeah, I don't have it locked.
It's
I have it unlocked. It's just so people from console can join. Try to join any of the voice chat channels, and I'll just pull you up into this one. Just literally pick any of them. General, AFK, Lobby 1, Lobby 2.
Go Mama.
Pick one that's not in the server. I dare you.
Well, I mean, obviously, you gotta pick one that's in. Gotta be a member for 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's my anti-spam thing. Okay, well, 10 minutes into the match, I guess you can join.
You don't want to like get raided death?
No, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to have trolls in there.
Here comes trouble.
Fortnite Festival Season 3. Oh, I can't believe it. It's a Fortnite.
I might not get the Fortnite Festival Battle Pass this month, boys. I know. I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah. I used to not have that on, but we'd get people like trolls and spam. Like you'd get those people who join the Discord and then immediately start like posting links to.
We
like,
might have to
it's
start doing Fortnite. It might be shutting down.
It's a spam bot that would. Oh, well, hopefully we can get like one match in. Ready up, and we'll see what happens.
It's not letting me.
It's not letting you ready up.
Nope.
The downtime begins at 4 a.m. That's in 10 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they shut down all games a little bit before.
Alright, well, I should probably quit anyway. I didn't realize it was 4 a.m. Alright, be back here tomorrow night.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play a game then, and oh yeah. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, there.
Yeah, you ain't
It-
playing.
it is
They
fine.
shut it down.
Ooh.
Alright. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Alright.
Later.
Later.
We gonna do something?
Yeah, I usually don't go this late. I usually go till about 3 a.m. I didn't realize it was 4, so you got an extra hour out of me tonight. Oh, I mean, you can't play anything. They're shutting the servers down for Fortnite for maintenance. So, like, Fortnite's just shut down right now. It wouldn't let us ready up. So I need to get to bed anyway. I usually stop at 3 a.m. So you guys got an extra hour out of me tonight. I try to stream every single night, but hey, there's plenty of places to get offline content if I'm not streaming. So if you're not done with Death Witch, you need some more of this in your life, check out the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter to see when I go live. All those socials are above my head here. And then of course there's a place that's, you know, only for fans where you can see other stuff. So, you know, there's plenty of places to get your daily dose of Death Witch. I try to do these streams every single night, usually starting at around 11 p.m., give or take. Right now, my streaming schedule is a little sporadic because we are moving at the end of this month, so I am really busy with packing and shit. I got a whole house and 2 kids so I got to try to juggle doing kid shit, work, sleep, and stream, and pack stuff. So, depending on how my day goes, I'm either... If I don't have kids shit going on, I can probably stream. If I do have kids shit going on, I gotta sleep sometime, so then I gotta pack. So it could be tomorrow I'm live, it could not be. I'll try to be live on the weekends, but chances are I'll be live tomorrow. So point is, you follow me on Twitter, it'll tell you when I'm live. I'm sorry, X. It'll tell you when I'm live. Watch the YouTube channels, hit the like button, show some support. I'm actually trying to take YouTube seriously now. I've actually learned some video editing and stuff, so you can watch all my videos and see as the editing gets better. You know, give me some feedback. For now, though, I do need to get to bed, so I want to thank all you wonderful witches for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.